blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell. Lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
Fourth sorrowful mystery, the carrying of the cross.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell. Lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
The fifth sorrowful mystery, the crucifixion.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell, lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
Let us pray. O God, whose only begotten Son, by his life, death, and resurrection, has purchased for us the rewards of eternal life, grant, we beseech thee, that meditating upon these mysteries of the most holy Rosary of the Blessed Virgin Mary, we may imitate what they contain and obtain what they promise. Through the same Christ our Lord. Amen. Prayer for peace.
O God, grant to us thy servants the peace which the world cannot give, so that our hearts may be disposed to obey thy commandments, and the fear of our enemies be removed. By thy protection, our times may be peaceful. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
You have been participating in praying the Rosary. For over 40 years, the praying of the Rosary has been sponsored by the men of the Catholic Churches of the Immaculate Conception and Holy Name parishes in Watertown, and their radio friends, each day at this time, Monday through Friday. We express our gratitude for your generous contributions over the years, but now beg for your greater support from wherever you may hear this broadcast. Please send your check to Radio Rosary, Post Office Box 401, Watertown, South Dakota, 57201. Your help is urgently needed if this program is to continue. May God bless you.
And it is time for football action here on KWAT, being brought to you by Hy-Vee, Great Western Bank, Perkins Family Restaurant, Watertown Dental Care, Daniels Marine, Tacker Plumbing and Heating, Lake Stop 20, Kunkel Snyder Optometric, Stony Brook Suites, and Prairie Lakes Healthcare Center, Fisher Rounds and Associates, Glacial Lakes Orthopedics, Hometown Building Center, McDonald's and Sanford Clinic, Sharp Automotive, Crawford Austis Funeral Chapel, the Ramcota, Gather Coffee, Bruggeman Insurance, Culligan, Dutch Boy, Brian's Glass and Door, South Dakota Consumer Protection, Watertown Family Eye Clinic and Dental Care, Northwestern Mutual Insurance and Watertown Healthy Youth, Active Heating, and Clausen & Sons Construction.
The purple and gold are coming your way. The Watertown Arrows are going to do it today.
A beautiful night for football. Let's go to KWAT's Todd Anderson at the Watertown Stadium.
My feeling exactly, Rod Lenning. It is a beautiful night for high school football here tonight. A light breeze out of the east. There's cloudy conditions right now, and it's going to be a very nice night for high school football. This is 11 AAA football tonight. The hometown Watertown Arrows playing host to the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots in the season opener. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. I'm Todd Anderson. I'll have the call of the ball game for you tonight here on KWAT Radio. That voice you heard earlier was Rod Lenning back at the studios. Coming up for you on the pregame show, we'll have our coaches' comments with coaches from both teams. We'll check the weather conditions tonight. We'll also get your starting lineups and get ready for an opening kickoff in this season opener between the Lincoln Patriots, the visitors in their white tops and red bottoms, and the home team Watertown Arrows in their purple tops and black bottoms. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the South Dakota Division of Consumer Protection coaches' comments on the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show on KWAT We'll do that in 2 minutes.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Purchase 8 hamburgers for $12. Get 8 brats free. Frito-Lay family-size Lay's or Lay's kettle-cooked chips, $1.77. Limit 4. Pepsi 12-pack cans or 8-pack bottles, 4 for $10 with the purchase of 4. All this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
You live in the country, or maybe a small community, or downtown. Wherever you call home, Sanford Health is there. To rewrite healthcare so that it fits you, your family, your needs, and your health. To be alongside you as you overcome obstacles and celebrate joys. Because it's your life, and it's our passion. Health lives here. Sanford Health.
Death can happen anywhere and at any time. Who do you call when you are away from home and your loved one has passed? How do you get your loved one home? The only call you have to make is to Crawford Ossis Funeral Chapel. We will take care of all the details, including getting your loved one home. Call us at 882-1516. We are here to help you, even when you are away from home. Crawford Ossis Funeral Chapel, where service and caring is our profession.
This is the Fisher Rounds & Associates pregame show on coverage of Watertown Arrow High School football tonight. Coach's comments brought to you by the South Dakota Division of Consumer Protection. I had a chance to talk with Watertown head coach John Hodorf about practices.
Practice have been going really good this year. We started out, we tried something new, went to the Watertown Armory and stayed the night out there for one night and practiced at our facility. And the drill sergeant came in and we had a good time with him and had some motivational speakers from the military. That was really good for our guys. They kind of got to bond a little bit where they didn't have anything else going on but football. After that, we got back to just basic practices. Our guys have been working really hard, doing a really good job.
Tell me about practice in the early part before you play your first game. What type of things are you really working on?
Well, for the first little bit, we just tried to get back to the basics of football and tackling, blocking, throwing the ball, catching the ball, those kind of things. And just a bunch of fundamentals. After we got through the first week of that, we started to add our scheme in. And we did a lot of stuff during the summer too with scheme and things. So a lot of kids had a jump on things anyway. But then we got into game week this week and we're just getting ready for Lincoln now.
When you say scheme, for folks who don't know what that is, tell me what scheme is.
We just put in what we run offensively and defensively. So we put in the defensive plays we have, the offensive plays we have. We started to work a little bit on special teams early, and now we have to hit that a little bit harder late.
Every year you lose a lot of guys. What's the makeup of this team? Do you have some senior leadership? Do you have some guys that are stepping up?
Yeah, we have some really good athletes on this team. We just don't have a ton of guys with experience, but we have some good athletes. We have guys who are going to fill in just fine for the guys that we lost. I mean, some of the guys we lost last year, they're Blake Holden, he's a Division I football player. You don't just replace a guy like that. And then we have 3 guys who went to Dakota Wesleyan who are really fast. They're really hard to replace too. But I think the attitude with the guys we have right now is really good. They did a really good job of stepping in and filling those roles as best they can.
Let's talk about offense first. Run, pass, what are we going to be mostly focusing on?
Well, just like we tell you every year, we're going to try to be 50-50, but we don't know at this point. If we can run the ball, we would love to run the ball as much as we possibly can, but we also have some really good skill kids on the outside that can make some plays too.
How about on the defensive side?
Defensively, we're going to be not quite as big as some other teams, but we're going to be fast. And we have some kids who are really, really physical, some good defensive backs, some good linebackers. We have good defensive linemen. We're, like I said, we're just not really big.
So going into the first game,
Is it stressful getting everything in and set up that you're going to have to execute in that first game?
Yeah, it's always a little stressful getting everything in, but everybody has the same amount of time to get everything done. So you just kind of got to relax and do what you can do and try to make sure that the kids understand the things that they're trying to do. Simplify offenses, simplify defenses, so they can just play football as fast as they can possibly play without thinking.
11 AAA, certain amount of teams. You play them all now. Who's going to be good?
Well, Brandon Valley won the whole thing last year, and they didn't graduate very many guys, so I'm assuming they're going to be really good. Sioux Falls Roosevelt looks like they're going to be probably really good this year again. I would assume Sioux Falls Washington's going to be good. I'm thinking O'Gorman's probably going to be pretty good. Sioux Falls Lincoln wasn't great last year, but they had a whole off season to reload on guys and get going. So I really don't think there's a whole ton of difference from the top to the bottom. There's some good football, really good football teams at the top, and then there's a whole bunch of good football teams all the way through.
Give me your scouting report on Lincoln.
Well, we haven't seen anything they're doing on film. They have a new offensive coordinator this year. Defensively, we assume they're going to do the same things they did last year. So they have a bunch of good young players they had last year. Those guys will be good. They have some good, fast kids. They kept 3 of their 5 offensive linemen are back, so we're assuming they're going to be a really good football team.
Coach's comments brought to you by the South Dakota Division of Consumer Protection. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more in 2 minutes.
Have you had
Clausen
questions
Sons
about security freezes, credit cards, student loans, buying a car?
Ken, Chad, and Jeremy can help you with your residential, farm, and business construction. There's no job too big or too small. Whether it's clearing, grading, site preparation, gravel hauling, road rebuilding, or lagoons, they can get the job done. They sell gravel, crushed concrete, recycled asphalt, and landscape rock. Clausen Sons Construction have appreciated your business and look forward to working with you. Call 882-3735 today. That's Clausen Sons Construction in Watertown.
Have you had questions about security freezes, credit cards, student loans, buying a car, durable medical supplies, elder abuse, travel, etc.? If so, request a copy of the newly printed South Dakota Consumer Handbook, provided by the South Dakota Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection. Contact them at 1-800-300-1986 or by emailing consumerhelp@statesd.us to request your copy. They're here to help you.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
You're listening to the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. Coach's comments brought to you by the South Dakota Division of Consumer Protection. Jared Fredenberg is the head coach at Sioux Falls Lincoln, and I had a chance to chat with him about his Patriots.
We've got 14 seniors or 15 seniors and a lot of returners that played a lot of significant action, last year, and so just a bunch of hardworking kids. So.
Does that help you get started in the preseason a little bit better?
Well, yeah, experience-wise, they know the schemes, they know the verbiage and terminology, and so they'll, we hit the ground running a little bit. I mean, it's just this is my third year, a lot like John, getting your stuff in, and now they know who I am. They know, we're comfortable with each other. So this year has just been smoother than last year, which was smoother than the year before, and so it's just getting better and better.
You gave me 4 wide receivers to start on offense. You going to play wide open?
Well, one of them's a tight end, and so he'll be, like a lot of spread teams, they, run like an H-back or something like that. And he's a great athlete that's just pretty strong and can block, and he can also get out in space. So, I mean, we'll go 4 wide, and, a lot like what Watertown is going to put out there too.
How about your running game? How do you feel there?
Well, it's going to be much improved from the last year. We got 2 running backs we're really excited about, and so we'll see. There's a lot of unknowns right now, and so I have no idea. I hope that's been a kind of a emphasis of ours in the preseason and through the summer. Is like we got to get a running game going, and so far it's worked good. But we haven't played anybody, so we'll see what happens.
What are you showing on defense?
We'll run our typical our split 4-3, and it's kind of home base for me, and if need be we can get multiple with different formations and play man and typically zone, and we like to mix it up and try not to be predictable, and just it's a bad time to be a defensive coordinator, but just because the offenses are so good now, and with the spread, and football there's really no off season anymore, and so the kids are playing it year round, and they're a lot better. I think our football product in South Dakota is as good as it's ever been, and the kids are really good, and a lot of local kids are going on to play college now, and it's been good, and so defenses are kind of on the defensive, so just because the offenses are so good, and so a lot of respect for Watertown and the skill positions that they have, and they have a great coaching staff too. So it's going to be good. It's going to be fun.
AAA, a lot of good teams.
There are a lot of good teams, and so you gotta, there's no easy game. There's just no easy game, and we tell our kids that every game that you're in is going to be a dogfight, and you just got to come out and play. And so prepare for a close game, and that you have to play your best week in and week out in AAA, and that's just the way it is. And really, would you want it any other way? We love coming up. We know coming up here, the crowd is going to be big, and you're going to have the whole town here, and the stadium's going to be full, and it's such a great old setting, a traditional setting, and I love bringing my kids up here and experience that. It's great.
Give me a couple of keys to success for you guys tonight.
Well, keys is just those first game jitters, and just play our brand of football, and not make mistakes because we're nervous, and so we should be all right. We got to run the ball, and just it's the old coach's cliches. I mean, you got to win the line of scrimmage, and so if we can take care of the line of scrimmage and run the ball and be two-dimensional and get our play action pass game going, we'll be okay. We'll be comfortable.
Coach's comments brought to you by the South Dakota Division of Consumer Protection. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. Up next, we have our weather and temperature of the game. It's brought to you by Active Heating and Air Conditioning. And with that very nice weather forecast, let's send it back to Rod Lenning.
Are you sure that it's a nice forecast? It is for tonight anyway. But later tonight, after midnight, going into tomorrow, 60% chance of a shower, possibly a thunderstorm. Low of 55 tonight. High of only 64 tomorrow. 57 tomorrow night. Then we get up to 80 on Sunday. Then Labor Day, a slight chance of rain with a high of 82, and then we cool down again. And Tuesday night, going to get down to 48 degrees or so again. High of only 69 by Wednesday. So up and down, back and forth. Right now in Sioux Falls, they do have, cloudy skies and 69 degrees here in Watertown. 70 degrees with hardly any wind.
Weather update and temperature of the game brought to you by Active Heating and Air Conditioning. We'll take a time out. We'll come back and check the Glacial Lakes Orthopedics starting lineups. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. We'll come back in 1 minute.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's leaders. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a relentless pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination, and for getting active in our school and community.
Welcome back to Perkins. Having your usual?
Actually, no. I'm in the mood for something southwestern.
Like our Santa Fe shrimp omelet?
On second thought, got anything Italian?
Shrimp pasta primavera?
What about Cajun?
How's the Bayou shrimp skillet sound?
Tough choice. They all sound shrimply the best.
Put a tasty twist on summer with Perkins' limited time shrimp menu. Enjoy a Santa Fe shrimp omelet, shrimp pasta primavera, and more, starting at just $7.99, only at Perkins.
Welcome back to the Watertown Stadium. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. Starting lineups brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. Let's take a look at the Lincoln offense. The center is Braxton Locker. He's 5'10", 245, and a junior. Guards are Travis Driver, 5'11", 275, and a junior. Whoops, how about we switch to Lincoln's offense instead of Watertown's? Lincoln's offense at center is Ethan Rogich. He's 6', 235, and a junior. The guards are Lucas Marlowe, 5'11", 225, and a junior. And Alex Oppold, 6'2", 246, and a senior. The tackles, Tyler Hyatt, 6'4", 277, and a senior. Jonathan Smith, 6'2", 266, and a senior. The wide receivers, Hunter Merkley, 5'11", 160, and a senior. Elliot Hackett, 6'1", 190, and a senior. Logan Needles, 6'1", 160, and a junior. And Dylan Hanson, 6'5", 160, and a senior. In the backfield, Leo Kay is 5'6", 160, and a senior. And the quarterback is Tommy Thompson in his second year, 6', 194, and a junior. The Arrows up front defensively, Mason Schulte, 6'3", 285, and a senior. Mason German, 5'11", 220, and a senior. Tyler Dean, 6'1", 220, and a junior. Linebackers are Will Lossing, 5'9", 210, and a senior. Brett Fossum, 5'11", 185, and a senior. Ben Burry, 5'10", 165, and a senior. Sam Strop, he's 5'10", 180, and a senior. The D-backs, Peyton Johnston, 5'10", 165, and a senior. Cale Stevenson, 5'10", 180, and a senior. Mason Lloyd, 5'8", 145, and a senior. And Evan Faulkner, 6', 170, and a senior. Flipping the chart now for the Arrows on offense, Braxton Locker, 5'10", 245, and a junior. Travis Driver, 5'11", 275, and a senior at guard. Mason German, the other guard, 5'11", 220, and a senior. The tackles are Tyler Dean, 6'1", 220, and a junior. And John Torres, 6'2", 380, and a junior. The tight end is Dawson Schmidt, 6'3", 165, and a junior. Wide receivers, Mason Lloyd, 5'8", 145, and a senior. Jacob Van Dusseldorp, 6'1", 165, and a senior. And Evan Faulkner. Evan is 6', 170, and a senior. Running back is Brett Fossum, 5'11", 185, and a senior. Brandon Smith is the quarterback. Brandon, 6'1", 185, and a senior. In that 43 defense for Lincoln, the ends are Mitchell Iacker. He's 6'4", 235, and a senior. Alex Oppold, 6'2", 246, and a senior. The tackles are Joseph McCurria, he's 6'2", 242, and a junior. Jonathan Smith, 6'2", 266, and a senior. Linebackers, Jacob Randall, 5'9", 190, and a senior. Aiden Sand, 6'1", 201, and a senior. And Jack Hughes, 5'11", 190, and a junior. The cornerbacks are Dewan Neshim. He's 6', 155, and a senior. Peyton Hughes, 6'2", 180, and a junior. The safeties are Samuel Siegel, 6'2", 185, and a senior, and Andrew Blazovic. He's 5'11", 180, and a junior. Starting lineups brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. You're listening to the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow football. We'll take a timeout. We'll continue with more from the Watertown Stadium in 2 minutes.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. With advanced sports medicine training and over 50 years of combined clinical experience, we specialize in injury prevention and management, minimally invasive surgery, and accelerated recovery and rehabilitation. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
Dano's Marine sizzling summer savings on all in-stock 2019 Ranger fiberglass and Ranger pontoons powered by Mercury Outboards. The best possible price and service for your Ranger fiberglass and Ranger pontoons powered by Mercury at Dano's Marine, including $4 off per horsepower. Plus get a free boat cover, military discounts. The sale you've been waiting for, the best closeout pricing of the summer on all 2019 Ranger fiberglass and Ranger pontoons powered by Mercury Outboards. Limited time, limited selection, Dano's Marine, West Highway 212 Watertown, online 24/7, danosmarine.com. Model and engine restrictions apply. Offer ends August 31st.
At Watertown Dental Care, dentistry isn't just a job, it's our passion. This is Dr. Darren Bach, and for over 15 years, my team of professionals and I have built our practice on trust, patient service, and exceptional dental care. We never forget you have a choice. Every decision we make, from expanded hours to convenient financial options, is done to make your patient experience both convenient and comfortable. We invite you to experience our personalized care and attention firsthand. Call today, 882-0747.
Giving you something to smile about. Watertown Dental Care.
Oh, honey, everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, better than okay. You should have seen it. Stopped for gas, then I saw it. Hunting, fishing, deli, snacks, coffee, and I ate, and it was like they had everything I wanted.
Slow down, cowboy. Where is this place?
Oh, come on, I'll show you. It's amazing.
Lake's Top 20 has just about everything you need. Fuel, snacks, beverages, even breakfast made with real fresh eggs. Lake's Top 20, located on Highway 20 in Watertown.
National anthem being played by the Watertown High School Band down at the other end of the stadium. Let's take a 60-second timeout, and we'll be right back.
At Prairie Lakes, the collaboration and dedication of our talented team of healthcare professionals allows us to offer the specialty services of a major medical center while still providing personalized treatment right here at home. We are proud to be your regional leader, but more than that, we are proud to be your choice for quality healthcare. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System.
Your health, our mission.
During August at Sharp Automotive Watertown, you can lease a 2019 Chevy Equinox all-wheel drive for only $299 a month for 36 months at $29.99 down. Purchase price of the 2019 Chevy Equinox is $26,978. That's $5,500 off sticker price. Rebates or 0% financing is available. Stop in today at Sharp Automotive in Watertown and check out the Chevy Equinox or shop online at sharpautos.com.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. I want to remind you each and every time the Arrows score, you call 886-8444. 886-8444. Get your name registered. You could be a lucky winner of a Dutch Boy soft cloth car wash. We will announce that on the postgame show tonight, who the winner is of that Dutch Boy car wash. Also want to remind you that on the postgame show, we will announce our McDonald's Player of the Game. The player of the game, each and every Arrow event, will receive a combo meal courtesy of McDonald's. They can pick those up at our KWAT studios. We'll announce that on the post-game show as well. At halftime of tonight's broadcast, we'll have our lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center on KWAT. Introductions taking place down on the field now. The Lincoln Patriots first, then the Arrows, and then we'll finally be ready for high school football here tonight on KWAT. This has been the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. We'll take a timeout. We will come back with our opening kickoff in 2 minutes.
Another linebacker
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living. Let me explain the many benefits of Stony Brook and how we can help look after your loved one. Our assisted living is specifically designed to look and feel like home. From our home-cooked meals to coffee socials with friends, your loved one will feel more than right at home. Stop in today at 500 16th Avenue or call 882-0013.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
Hi, this is Angie from Gather. We welcome you to treat yourself at Gather with coffee and espresso drinks brewed from locally roasted beans. We also proudly offer delicious fruit smoothies, apple cider, hot chocolate, and a variety of cold beverages along with tasty baked goods. Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts on the corner of Kemp and 2nd Street Southeast, downtown Watertown. The perfect place to come together.
If all you want is a sip of water at the kitchen sink, any filter will do. I want better water in the laundry, better water in the bathroom, better water at every tap, in every room for everyone in my home. Every time, everywhere I use water, every day. So I got a whole home filtration system from Culligan. Now I ask you, how long will it take for you to call the Culligan Man?
Hey, Culligan Man.
I'm Jason Hansen, your local Culligan Man in Watertown. Call us today at 886-4830.
Where do you get free popcorn and ice with the purchase? Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash and Gas Station in Watertown. Fill up your vehicle with diesel or gas and receive $1 off at Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash. And car wash certificates never expire. For diesel, gas, and a great car wash, get to Dutch Boy on East 212 in Watertown.
Clean up your act. Do it today. Do it the Dutch Boy Car Wash way.
Welcome back to the Watertown Stadium. Just wrapping up the introduction of the starting lineups for the Watertown Arrows. It was cloudy. Now the sun's out again. It's bright. I look off to the west. Looks like we could have the sun for a little bit, and then the clouds will roll back in. The lights are already on at the stadium as it was cloudy earlier, and it was a little dark, so they had the lights on here tonight for the beginning of this ball game, and we will need them before the night's over. After tonight, the Watertown Arrows go on the road to take on Rapid City Stevens next Friday. I will be along with the team on that particular trip. That will be a 5:30 pregame show. That will be a 6 p.m. kickoff, and the Watertown Arrows will take on Rapid City Stevens, a team that is now coached by former Watertown Arrow coach Steve Svensson. So we'll see him next week in Rapid City. Third game of the season is here against Rapid City Central, and that will be homecoming football for the Watertown Arrows. So home tonight, on the road next week, and home again the following week. Tomorrow I'll travel with the volleyball team, and we'll head down to Huron. And they have the Huron Invitational Volleyball Tournament. First match on the air at 10 tomorrow. That'll be against Sioux Falls O'Gorman. Immediately after that, we'll have Watertown and Mitchell. Then a match break. Then the Arrows take on Sturgis. And then we travel over to the Huron Arena, and they play Spearfish to wrap up the day. So 4 matches for the Arrows tomorrow. Ceremonial coin toss taking place. Well, I guess they actually do the coin toss now. It's no longer ceremonial. They actually do it prior to the ball game. They used to get the captains together and they'd toss the coin, and then it was just kind of a ceremony, but this is the real coin toss. Nice following of Lincoln Patriot fans across the way in the seats across the way, and a good crowd, of course, of Watertown Arrow fans filling about 3/4 of the stadium here this evening. The coin has been tossed, and the official says Lincoln won the toss, and they will receive the football. So the Arrows will kick off from the east end to the west end, and we'll get this football game underway here tonight between the Lincoln Patriots and the Watertown Arrows. Opening kickoff of this matchup tonight brought to you by Watertown Dental Care. So Lincoln in their white uniforms, white tops, red bottoms will receive the ball. They'll be on the west end of the stadium, gravel infield area. The Arrows will be on the east end of the stadium as we get this ball game underway here this evening. Watertown's kick unit heads out on the field. The kicker will be Cade Rumpsa. Cade is a 5'9", 160-pound junior. Dropping back deep for Sioux Falls Lincoln is Leo Kay, their running back, and he's joined deep by Hunter Merkley, one of the wide receivers. They stand in the gravel infield on the west end, and we are set for high school football action here tonight. Cade Rumpsa to kick it off from the 40-yard line. That's exactly the line I look at here at the Watertown Stadium. Watertown Dental presents the opening kickoff. Hunter Merkley from the 6 to the 10, 15, cuts right. Looks for a lane, gets a lane, cuts back against the grain. He'll get out to the 34-yard line. Lincoln will start 1st and 10 at their 34-yard line is where the Lincoln Patriots offense will take the football. Led by Tommy Thompson, a 194-pound junior quarterback. Little rule change this year. The ball will be spotted, and then you have 40 seconds to snap the ball. Wide receiver to the left side, 2 receivers to the right. Tommy Thompson, shotgun, has man in motion. Gives to that man in motion, Hunter Merkley, and he is brought down on the play. Nice job on the linebacking play that time for the Watertown Arrows. Shooting in there was Mason Lloyd, the safety, and it'll be a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. Tommy Thompson shotgun, 3 left, 1 right. Back to pass on play action. Looks wide open down the left side. He's got his man out here. Can't run it down at the 30-yard line. A missed coverage there for the Arrows as Logan Needles got behind the defense, but the ball just overthrown. It'll be 3rd down and 11 for the Lincoln Patriots. They have it at their 33-yard line. Lincoln says 3 to the right side, 1 to the left side. Shotgun formation for Tommy Thompson on 3rd down and 11. Takes the snap back to pass. Blitz coming, sets, throws. Underneath got Merkley. Arrows got him surrounded. They'll bring him down short of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 4 on the completion from Thompson to Merkley, and it'll bring up a 4th down for the Lincoln Patriots, and they will be forced to punt. Dropping back to receive the punt for the Arrows is Evan Faulkner. Lincoln's looking for their punter, I think. There he comes. Or maybe it's a blocker back here. Nope, it's their punter. Tommy Thompson's the punter, and he went off the field. So he stands around his 22-yard line, awaits the snap from center, gets a good one. Plenty of time, end-over-end punt, away from Evan. It's going to hit at the 31 and go out of bounds. The Arrows should have the ball around the 30-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Watertown Arrows on their first possession. They'll put it down at the 28-yard line. We have 10:29 to go in the opening quarter. There is no score in the football game. 1st and 10 for Watertown, led by Brandon Smith as the quarterback. Lighten up that picture a little bit for you folks watching online. We do have a live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. Wide receiver to the right side for the Arrows, Dawson Schmidt. They have a slot right, a wide receiver left, and a slot left. Brandon Smith, shotgun formation, going to pass on 1st down. Man in motion, fakes the handoff. Nope, he gives the handoff, and that goes to Fossum. Fossum loses a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11 for the Watertown Arrows. 10:15 to go here in quarter number 1. Arrows look to the sideline for the play call. Everybody got it except Evan Faulkner, and now he got it. Trips right for Watertown, 1 receiver to the left side. Ball on the left hash mark. Brett Fossum behind the quarterback, Brandon Smith, still looking at the sideline. Now gets the play call, 2nd and 11. Waits the snap. Takes the snap, sets his feet. He's got time down the left side, throws it up for grabs, and threw it out of bounds. Intended down that left side for Jacob Van Dusseldorp, and it goes out of bounds, incomplete. So the two teams identical to start the game. Lose a yard rushing, throw an incomplete pass. On the third play for Lincoln, they completed a pass, but it was short of the first down. The Arrows have it 3rd down and 11 at their 27-yard line. 2 receivers either side. Running back behind the quarterback, Brandon Smith. 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers for Lincoln. Brandon awaits the snap. Blitz coming by the middle linebacker. He times it. Back to pass. Brandon throws underneath. Oh, contact was early, but no penalty flags coming out. They will call it incomplete. It'll be 4th down for the Watertown Arrows, and the Arrows will have to punt as well. 9:41 to go here in quarter number 1. No score. Pass intended for Evan Faulkner. The defender got there too early, but the flag stayed in the pockets, and it goes incomplete. So Watertown will punt the ball now. They stand at the 15-yard line to do the punting. Snaps high, rush coming. Punt is high in the air. It's going to be fielded at the 46, and down on his knees goes Hunter Merkley. It'll be 1st and 10, Lincoln at their 46-yard line. So Lincoln gets a 12-yard gain on change of possession. Their first possession started at the 34. This one starts 1st and 10 at the 43. I got a text message. Somebody watched the replay on our stream and said the contact was way too early. 1st and 10, Lincoln. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right side. Tommy Thompson shotgun. Takes the snap, little draw give. Nice opening hole. Out to the outside. Good saving tackle on the play. Making that saving tackle was Mason Lloyd. Lloyd, the safety, came up and made the stop. It looked like Isaiah Robinson was going a lot further than 5 yards, but he got 5 before Mason brought him down. 2nd down and 5 for Lincoln. They've got it at the 49 of the Watertown Arrows. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right side. Shotgun for Tommy Thompson. Merkley in motion. Double play action fake. Now looks. A lot of time. Now runs. Chase from behind. Hit from behind. Brought down after a gain of a yard on the play for Tommy Thompson. Good coverage downfield by the Watertown Arrows. Nobody open on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Lincoln Patriots. They have it at the 48-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. 8.5 to go in the opening quarter. No score. 2 to the left, 2 to the right for Lincoln. Thompson in shotgun. Takes the snap, straight drop. Throws pump fakes. Now he's going to run. Looking for 1st down. He'll get it as he gains 5 on the scramble. It'll be 5 yards and a 1st down, and that'll be the first down of the ball game. 1st and 10, Lincoln at the Arrow 43. 8:20 to go here in quarter number 1. No score. The official winding the clock. The clock finally starts. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Tommy Thompson going to option pitch this time. Keeps it himself. Hit, brought down on the play. He'll make a nice gain of about 4 on the play. Making the stop for the Watertown Arrows was Sam Strop. Gain of 4 for Tommy Thompson. 2nd down and 6 at the Arrow 39-yard line for Lincoln. Merkley wide to the left, or slot on the right side. Receivers either way. Thompson shotgun. Takes the snap. Fakes to Robinson. Throws across the middle. Good job defensively getting his hands up and knocking that ball down. Was the defensive end here on the right side. Got to have him turn sideways. It was Fossum who knocked it down. Fossum, a linebacker, came on that play and got his hands up and knocked the ball down. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots. They have it at the Arrow 39-yard line. I would guess 2-down territory for them. 2 receivers either way. Running back to the left shoulder of Tommy Thompson. Blitz coming. Thompson not back to pass. Picked up nicely. Flips it across the middle. Got his man complete. And on the reception that time was Elliott Hackett. And that'll be a gain of 8 and a 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10, Lincoln at the Arrow 31-yard line. 7.5 to go here in the first quarter. Lincoln on the drive. This will be play 7 that started on their 46. Tommy Thompson takes the snap, gives to his running back running right. Good job tackling by the Watertown Arrows. Got to see who that was. Getting up and turning sideways was Aiden Sand, the linebacker. Gain of 1 on the play. Check that, it was Ben Burry who made the stop for the Watertown Arrows. Trips left, 1 to the right side. Shotgun, little movement on the left side. Inside wide receiver screen, read well by Ben Burry. Ben Burry saw that play all the way. The pass was completed to Ty Schaefer, but it only goes for a yard. Good read by Ben Burry that time. He saw that wide receiver screen all the way and made the play. It'll be should be 3rd down. Should be 3rd down and 8. They've got 2nd down and 8. It should be 3rd down and 8. It should be 3rd down and 8. Back to pass is Tommy Thompson. Thompson rolls to his left. Chase throws deep down the middle. He's got his man. Good recovery by the Arrows as that ball floated up in the air a long time. And able to recover was Evan Faulkner and knocked that ball down incomplete. And it'll be 4th down for Sioux Falls Lincoln. They had that 2nd down, but it was 3rd down, and now it's 4th down and 8 for Lincoln, and they will go for it on 4th and 8. 6:19 to go here in the first quarter. No score. 4th down and 8 for the Lincoln Patriots. Taking a long time to get this play in. They run 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Tommy Thompson, tight end on the right side. Thompson awaits the snap, takes the snap. Good protection. Down the middle, got his man out there. Off his fingertips, incomplete. That was intended for Elliott Hackett. Just off his fingertips. Goes over on downs, and the Arrows will have it 1st and 10. And they will take over at the 28-yard line is where Watertown will have it. We have 6:13 to go in the opening quarter. No score in this football game. 1st and 10, Watertown. The Arrows looking for a player. You could hear them yelling for who and where are you at. The Arrows send a wide receiver to the left side. That is Jacob Van Dusseldorp. Slot on the left side as well. 2 receivers to the right. 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, tight corners on the wide receivers. Brandon Smith awaits the snap, has a man in motion. Faulkner gives him the ball, cuts back up into the inside, puts his head down. Nice gain for Evan. That'll be 4 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 6 for the Watertown Arrows. Give him 5 on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for Watertown. Arrows go no huddle. Lincoln went no huddle. Watertown sends receivers to the left side. They have Van Dusseldorp out there, and also out there is Peyton Johnston. 2 receivers right as well. 2nd down along 5. Brandon Smith awaits the snap, takes it. Throws it out in the flat, but missed his receiver. That ball was going to be intended for Peyton Johnston, but he just led Peyton too far and throws it incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Watertown Arrows. The ball at the 33.5-yard line. 5:35 to go here in quarter number 1. No score. Arrows have it 3rd down and 5. See if they get a 1st down. They have receivers left and right, slots left and right. Running back Fossum behind the quarterback, Brandon Smith. Brandon slaps his hand, takes the snap, back to pass, steps up. Now he's going to run to his left. Now he's got a man open. Throws it deep again. Contact too early. Again, no flags come out. That'll go incomplete. Again, that was too early on the contact. Jacob Van Dusseldorp was there, but the contact was way early. But the flags once again, twice now, there's been early contact on the play, but the flags have stayed in the pockets. So it'll be 4th down and 5 for the Watertown Arrows. Jacob Van Dusseldorp drops back to punt. He was open. The ball took a while to get there. The defender closed. He made contact before the ball got there, but no penalty was called. Van Dusseldorp to punt, whistle. Timeout taken before the snap, I believe, by the Lincoln Patriots, and they did. 5:27 to go first quarter, no score. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back in 1 minute.
Time for a kitchen or bathroom remodel? Walk into Hometown and you can step into many different kitchens and bathrooms set up right on our showroom floor. You can see and feel exactly how your new kitchen or bathroom would look. Our staff at Hometown can help you choose the right cabinets, countertops, lighting, and hardware for your project. If it's time for a new kitchen or bathroom, make Hometown Building Center's showroom your first stop. Hometown Building Center on South Highway 20 in Watertown.
Hey, did you go out for breakfast?
Yep, got a sausage McMuffin with egg from McDonald's, melty cheese, and a buttery English muffin. You?
Cereal. Just dry cereal.
You know, that kind of looks like what we feed the parakeet.
Yeah, it's probably why he's giving me the stink eye.
Good thing I got a McMuffin for you, too.
There's a better way to breakfast.
Get 2 sausage McMuffin with egg sandwiches for just $4 at McDonald's. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal. Single item at regular price.
After the timeout, the Watertown Arrows will punt the ball. Van Dusseldorp back to do the punting. Gets a good snap. Quick punt is away. High end over end. Goes away from Merkley. Hits around the 43. Rolls inside the 40. Will die at the 36-yard line. Lincoln will start 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. 5:17 to go here in the first quarter of play. No score. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball on the left hash mark for the Lincoln Patriots. The Arrows have 4 yards of total offense. Lincoln has 25 yards of total offense in this first quarter. Lincoln sends a wide receiver to the left side. Logan Needles. 2 receivers to the right side. Running back to the left shoulder of the quarterback is Leo Kay. Tommy Thompson has a man in motion, takes the snap, fakes, gives on a counter to Kay. Kay hit immediately, broke that tackle, goes backwards, and he'll be brought down for a loss on the play. Leo Kay on the carry, got hit at the line of scrimmage, broke that tackle, but went backwards and ends up losing 6 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 16 for the Lincoln Patriots. The ball all the way back at the 30-yard line. Lincoln lines up with Needles to the left, 2 to the right side. Wingback on the right as well. Tommy Thompson takes the snap. He'll give again, running right with the football and getting popped down on the play by Evan Faulkner was the running back, Kay. And Kay got a yard maybe on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Jacob Van Dusseldorp on the tackle that time. I get 10 and 11 mixed up. Faulkner is 10. Van Dusseldorp is 11. Two receivers either way for Tommy Thompson on 3rd and 15. Thompson straight back to pass, sets his feet, looks to the left, flips it out in the flat, got Needles. Needles trying to get the first down, will not. He'll come up a couple of yards short. In on the tackle that time, Fossum, and also in on the tackle was Peyton Johnston. It's a gain of 13, but comes up a couple of yards short on the play. So Lincoln deciding if they're going to go for it or punt it, and they decide they will punt the ball as the punt team comes out on the field. Now, Tommy Thompson is the punter, so you always have to be alert to who's on the field doing the punting. The sun keeps coming and going. And our camera doesn't adjust them by itself. We have to do it. Tommy Thompson back to punt the ball at his 30-yard line. Gets a low snap, gets the punt away, nice high punt. Evan Faulkner looking into the sun, lets it bounce. It'll roll inside the 15 and down at the 13-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Watertown Arrows at their 13-yard line. The Arrows still looking for their first down of the ball game. 3:24 to go here in quarter number 1. There's no score. Can't even hardly see the scoreboard over there because the sun is so bright, it's shining on the scoreboard. It's hard to see it. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. 2 receivers either way for the Watertown Arrows. Fossum behind the quarterback, Brandon Smith. Brandon awaits the snap, has a man in motion, Faulkner. Fakes the handoff to Faulkner, gives to Fossum, and a linebacker saw that play all the way, and Jacob Randall shot through there and made the stop on the play for the Lincoln Patriots, a loss of a yard.
Patriots is number 75, Alex Opel.
So it'll be 2nd down and 11 for the Watertown Arrows. The ball at their 11-yard line. The Arrows going into the sun.
Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 11 for the Arrows.
2 receivers left side. Corners playing tight on those receivers. They got to get free. Brandon Smith awaits the snap. Man in motion left to right. Blitz coming from the right side. Throws the slant. Knocked down at the line of scrimmage. That was a slant intended for his wide receiver on the left side. It was knocked down on the play by Samuel Siegel. The free safety came in and knocked that ball down, incomplete. 2:37 to go here as the sun goes away and it gets dark again. We'll lighten it up for you. All right. So it'll be 3rd down and 11 for the Watertown Arrows. They have 3 receivers left, 1 to the right side. Brandon Smith on 3rd and 11. Brandon takes the snap, sets his feet, pump fakes, now drifts to his left, hit from behind, pulls away from one, and is brought down on the play. It'll be a loss of a yard on the play for Brandon Smith. And once again, the Arrows will be forced to punt the ball.
Patriot tackles number 50.
2:20 to go here in the first quarter of play, no score. Van Dusseldorp drops back to do the punting. He stands in his end zone, a yard deep in the end zone. Lincoln going to get very, very good field position here. Hunter Merkley standing at the Arrow 42. Got to get a good snap. Snap, hit an up back. Punt is away. Hits around the 38, goes by Merkley. He grabs it at the Arrow 49. Down the left side, there was a hold, and he runs out of bounds. No flag came out. 32 for the Lincoln Patriots. Peyton Hughes was holding an Arrow, and I guess a flag did come out. So I saw it, as did the official. And that'll be a holding penalty against the Lincoln Patriots, and that'll go on number 32, Peyton Hughes. He had a hold of an Arrow jersey who was trying to pull away from him, and the official saw that one at the 34. Should be a 10-yard. Oh, it's offsetting penalties. There's a penalty flag on the far side over there. And that was an illegal motion penalty against the Watertown Arrows. There was a holding penalty down here, and that is offsetting penalties. And so you play the play over. So Watertown will have it 4th down and 12, and they will punt the ball once again. I didn't see the flag on the far side over there. I saw the flag at the 34. So Jacob Van Dusseldorp once again will punt the ball. The last snap hit one of the up blockers. Snap is good. Punt is away. Nice high spiral. Hunter Merkley again from the 48. Starts to the right. Nice tackle. Open field tackle on the play by Mason Lloyd. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Lincoln at the Arrow 44-yard line. Mason Lloyd has made several very nice open field tackles for the Watertown Arrows. So it'll be 1st and 10 Lincoln. Another flag down on the far side of the field. Personal foul face mask against Watertown. You don't see a lot of offensive face masks, but it's a face mask against Watertown. Will they take the ball at the 44? Will they make them punt again? What will they do? The officials are chatting about it. And they're going to take the ball at the 44. Face mask is refused on the penalty. No, it's going to be stepped off from the point of the infraction, so it will be a 15-yard penalty against the Watertown Arrows for the face mask.
15-yard penalty assessed against the Watertown Arrows.
So it goes from the 44 down to the 31.
The ball's going to be put in play on the Watertown Arrow 31.
So Lincoln has it 1st and 10 at Watertown's 31. Trips right for Lincoln, one receiver left. Running back shifts left to right. Man in motion comes right to left. Sets up as a wing back. Tommy Thompson takes the snap back to pass. Rolls to his right. Looks. Throws to an underneath receiver. I think he lost it in the sun. That was intended for Hunter Merkley. He lost it in the sun because that ball hit him right in the face mask. And so he could not see that football because the bright sun he was looking back in. And you could see that ball just hit him right in the face mask. 2nd down and 10, Lincoln at the 31 of Watertown. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left side, running back to the left shoulder of the quarterback. Now the tight end shifts to a slot left. Tommy Thompson has a man in motion. Whistle and procedure penalty, I think, going to be called against Sioux Falls Lincoln. Wait and see what the official call is. I've been wrong enough here tonight already. I'll wait for him, and it was an illegal procedure penalty. 5-yard penalty for Lincoln. Their 2nd penalty for 5. So it'll be 2nd and 15 at the 36. Wide receivers left and right slots either way. Running back left shoulder. Man in motion right to left. Fake handoff, little give to the running back trying to get to the outside. Got a nice block. Going to get another block on the outside. Down the right side, finally pushed out of bounds. Good run that time on the play by Isaiah Robinson. That'll go 10, 20 yards on the carry. 20-yard carry at the 16-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Lincoln at the 16-yard line. A couple of nice blocks on the outside by the Patriots. Tommy Thompson has a lot of guys moving around, and that's going to be a penalty. He had a wide receiver moving. He had a slot man in motion. The wide receiver didn't get set. That'll be a procedure penalty once again against Lincoln, or did they take a timeout before the penalty? They must have took a timeout, and there is not going to be a penalty. 57 seconds to go in the first quarter, no score. Lincoln will have its 1st and 10 when we come back in 30 seconds.
The Ramkota Hotel is the perfect hotel to stay at while visiting for conventions and events, and is the only full-service hotel property in Watertown. Minerva is also provided for your convenience at the Ramkota. While staying at the hotel, guests can enjoy an indoor heated pool, hot tub, exercise facility, cocktail lounge, business center, and full-service meeting and banquet facilities, accommodating up to 1,600. Call today to find out more. The Ramkota, 886-8011.
Lincoln using their 2nd timeout of this first quarter of play. No score with... It looks like, is it 59 seconds to go? It's hard to tell. There's so much glare on the scoreboard over there. Wide receiver to the left, slot to the left. Receiver on the right side, tight to the formation. Wingback on the right as well. Tommy Thompson on 1st and 10. Merkley in motion. Back to pass. Rushed. Hit. Sacked. That'll go back to the 25-yard line. It'll be Ben Burry on the sack. Ben Burry got in there and made the tackle. And that'll be a loss of 10, bring up a 2nd down and 20. Clock running down to 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. See, I thought maybe Lincoln would let it run out and go the other way so they don't have the sun in their eyes, but they're going to snap the ball. Tommy Thompson takes the snap, throws that little flip pass out to Logan Needles. Needles run down after a gain of 5. Coming across to make that tackle was Will Lossing. It'll be a gain of 5 and bring up a 3rd and 15. Looks like time is going to run out here at the first quarter. So we end the first quarter of play, no score. Watertown and Lincoln will continue when we come back in 1 minute.
Let the team at Pregame Insurance in Watertown help you with your game plan. For over 50 years, the team at Pregame Insurance has been helping people make good, sound decisions when choosing health and life insurance, Medicare supplement and long-term care insurance, and executing a sound financial game plan. So call Vince or Carla or Bridget Rammel at Pregame Insurance today, 886-9043, or online, PregameInsurance.com.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
First quarter stats brought to you by Pregame Insurance. No score from either team. Lincoln had 50 yards of offense in that first quarter. The Arrows had 3 yards of offense in that first quarter of play. Lincoln has it 3rd down and 15. The ball is near the 20-yard line of the Watertown Arrows, heading now into the gravel infield on the west end of the stadium. Patriots have 2 receivers to the right side, including Luke Smith, wide to the right at 6'3". 2 receivers to the left, running back behind the quarterback, Tommy Thompson, has a man in motion left to right. Awaits the snap, takes the snap, back to pass, now draw up the middle, looks, broke a tackle, got a block, cuts inside of 1, still on his feet, falls down around the 13-yard line. Gain of 7 on the carry for Tommy Thompson, and that'll bring up a 4th down and 8 for the Lincoln Patriots. They have it at the Watertown Arrow 13-yard line. Lincoln will go for it on 4th down and 8 from the Arrow 13-yard line. They line up with 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right side. Tommy Thompson, shotgun formation. Running back to his right shoulder is Robinson. Back to pass, sets his feet, pump fakes, now steps around 1. Throws to the end zone, got his man. Not in the end zone, but at the 5-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
Thompson's pass complete to number 17, Dylan Hansen, inside the 5 for Patriot 1st down.
Gain of 8, it'll be 1st and goal for the Lincoln Patriots inside the 10-yard line, down around the 5 in the gravel infield.
1st and goal on the 4.
Tommy Thompson stays shotgun formation on 1st and goal. Might have a quarterback keeper. Awaits the snap, takes the snap, gives running left, touchdown. On the carry for the 4-yard touchdown was Isaiah Robinson. Robinson with the 4-yard touchdown makes it 6-0 Lincoln with 10:55 to go in the second quarter. That'll be a 7-play, 31-yard drive for the Lincoln Patriots, and they take a 6-0 lead. Lincoln will try to tack on a point after. It is Xavier Sullivan who will try to tack on the point after. Xavier Sullivan, a soccer kicker who just came out, and that's why there's no number 89 in the scoreboard book. Xavier Sullivan with the kick. He puts the foot to it, and it goes wide to the left. No good. 10:55 to go first half. 6-0 Lincoln. They'll kick to the Arrows when we come back.
High school athletics is a huge part of a community. I'm Dr. Ross Schulte, and the team at Family Dental Center would like to recognize and thank the athletes for their hard work and dedication.
And I'm Dr. Amy Schulte. The team at Watertown Family Eye Care is proud of our Arrow athletes. We wish them the best as they pursue their dreams on and off the field.
Family Dental Center
and Watertown Family Eye Care, 2 great teams, 1 location, 22 19th Street Southeast in Watertown.
That goes in the books as a 7-play, 31-yard drive. And the Patriots had a 10-yard sack. They had a 5-yard penalty. They were aided by an Arrow 15-yard penalty. The young man scoring the touchdown was Isaiah Robinson. He had 24 yards on 2 carries in that drive. Lincoln leading by a score of 6-0 with 10:55 to go in the first half of play. Xavier Sullivan will kick the ball.
Johnston and number 24, Cale Stevenson.
Cale Stevenson and Peyton Johnston back deep. Xavier Sullivan to kick it at the 40-yard line. Sullivan receives the official snap, approaches the ball, puts the leg to it. It's hit by a up back who covers it up. And getting hit by that ball was Nate Ingalls. And Nate able to recover the ball at the 35-yard line. And the Arrows will start 1st and 10 around the 35-yard line.
The Arrows will take over 1st and 10 on their own 30.
Put her down at the 36-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Watertown, still looking for their first down of the football game. 1st and 10, Watertown 36. Wideouts left and right, tight corner play on the wide receivers. Slots either way. Brandon Smith awaits the snap. Brandon looks left, has a man come in motion right to left, fakes the handoff, back to pass. Now scrambles. There was a hold on the Watertown Arrows, and that'll be a loss of 4 on the play. Travis Driver grabbed jersey, so that'll be a holding penalty against Watertown. So Lincoln will have a chance to back him up 10 yards or take the sack. The flag is at the 30, so that would take it back to the 20. Holding, Watertown, penalty was accepted. You could see Travis grabbed the jersey of the defensive player, so it takes it back to the 20-yard line, where now it is 1st down and 26 for Watertown. 1st and 26 for the Watertown Arrows. They have wide receivers 2 either way. Brandon Smith in the gravel infield. Looks to the left, takes the snap. Gives the handoff. Running left is Fossum. Nothing there. He breaks the tackle. Still on his feet. Nothing there. He'll get pushed back. Maybe a yard on the carry for Brett Fossum. Brings up a 2nd down and 25 for the Watertown Arrows.
2nd down and 25.
10-25 to go in the first half. 6-0 Lincoln on top. The Arrows send a wide receiver, Van Dusseldorp, wide to the left side. They've got a wide receiver on the far right side as well. Trips right for Watertown this time. Brandon Smith looks to the sideline. Slaps his hand, takes the snap, throws it out in the flat. Got his man, bobbled the ball, though. It's going to be a short gain on the play. Couldn't see on the far side who caught the ball for the Arrows over there. Turn sideways so I can see. I still can't really tell who that was.
Pass was complete. Gain of maybe half a yard before he's tackled by number 13.
Ball was bobbled, and the play never really developed, so it's 3rd down now and 24 for an Arrow 1st down. Slots left and right, wide receivers left and right. Brandon Smith awaits the snap. Brandon has a man in motion, left to right, fakes the handoff, back to pass, throws it underneath, got his man, but it's going to be a short gain. That'll be a gain on the play out to the 33-yard line. So a gain of 12, but they needed a lot more than that. Gain of 12, it'll be 4th down and 23, or 13 for the Watertown Arrows. 4th down and 13 for Watertown, and Jacob Van Dusseldorp will be forced to punt once again. The Arrows still without a 1st down in this first half. Van Dusseldorp to punt, stands back at his 20-yard line. Hunter Merkley back to receive it. Van Dusseldorp gets a good snap. Punt is away, high, short, end over end, spinning punt. It's going to hit and go backwards out of bounds, and Lincoln will get it at the Arrow 44-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Lincoln at the 44-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. Lincoln has been playing a lot of this first half on a short side of the Watertown field. 1st and 10, 45. Patriots line up with a wide receiver, Smith to the right side, Merkley slot on the right, wide receiver left as well. Tommy Thompson on first down takes the snap, flips it out in the flat, got it to Merkley, but a good defensive play by Evan Faulkner as he went right around the block of Dylan Hansen, and that'll be a loss of 4 on the play.
They're going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 13 for the Patriots.
2nd down and 13 for Lincoln. The ball out near the 48-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right side. On 2nd and 13, Thompson takes the snap, flips it out in the flat again. This time got a little bit more of a block, and Hunter Merkley goes to the outside, and he'll gain about 7 yards on the pass completion. So it'll be 3rd down and let's call it 6 for a first down at the 41-yard line. Under 8 minutes to go in the first half. It's a 6-0 Lincoln Patriot lead. Lincoln taking a long time to get this play from the sideline. It'll be 3rd down and 6 at the 41 of the Arrows. They line up with 2 to the right side, 1 to the left side, wing left. Tommy Thompson awaits the snap, has a man in motion, Merkley, takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Merkley, gives it instead to Robinson. Robinson breaks 1 tackle. Robinson runs to the outside, goes around another tackler. Robinson's going to score on the play. Robinson goes 41 yards for the touchdown. Isaiah Robinson, 2nd touchdown here in the 2nd quarter. The Arrows hit him initially. He broke that first tackle, and then he outran everybody to the end zone, and that'll be a touchdown for the Lincoln Patriots. 3-play, 45-yard drive for Lincoln, and they'll try to tack on a point after. Xavier Sullivan to try to kick it through the uprights. Aiden Sand to hold for Lincoln. Kneels at the 10-yard line on the gravel infield. Awaits the snap. Snaps low, sets it down. Kick is up, hooked again to the left, and it goes wide to the left, no good. 7:40 to go in the first half. 12-0 Lincoln. Will come back as they kick in 30 seconds.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guide you every step of the way to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
So that goes in the books. 3 plays, 45 yards, 41-yard run that time by Isaiah Robinson. Point after no good. 12-0 Lincoln as we have 7:40 to go here in the first half of play.
Select your wing at the press box. The number again, 7.
Xavier Sullivan will kick this ball off at the 40-yard line. Near the right hash mark. They might have to line him up a little bit to the right on extra points as well because his leg was strong enough, but he hooked both of them. Sullivan to kick off at the 40-yard line. His last one was a line driver that hit an up back. Xavier Sullivan awaits the whistle, receives it, approaches the ball. It's a short kind of pooch kick. That's a free ball. Somebody's got to cover it, and the Arrows do at the 30-yard line. That little pooch kick is free out there. And Ben Altoff was the man who jumped on that ball. So the Arrows will have it 1st and 10 at their 30-yard line. The Arrows still without a first down in this first half of play. Lincoln leading 12-0. Wide receiver wide to the right side goes Dawson Schmidt for Watertown. Receiver to the left side as well is Van Dusseldorp. Waiting the snap is Brandon Smith. Flips it out in the flat, got his man. Trying to go forward was Evan Faulkner, I believe. Get a yard or two. Brings up a 2nd down and 9 for the Watertown Arrows. 7:17 to go first half, 12-0 Lincoln. The Arrows look to the sideline for the play call on 2nd down and 9. They will line up with 2 receivers on the left side, 2 receivers on the right side, running back behind the quarterback, Brandon Smith. 2nd and 9. Brandon awaits the snap, takes the snap. Wanted to throw the slant, but it was out here was the receiver blocking instead. I don't know if that was going to be a slant. Whistle, the ball might have came loose. I don't know. Somebody down on the field getting up slow here. Brandon Smith on the keeper that time. Gain of a yard for Brandon. He was looking slant, and now the player goes back down on the field, so we'll have a timeout here. 6:22 to go in the half. It is 12-0 in favor of the Lincoln Patriots. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back in 1 minute.
Are you a competitive parent? If so, keep your kids drug and alcohol free. It's a fact. One night of drinking can undo as much as 14 days of athletic training. Student athletes are expected to demonstrate year-round behavior that reflects positively on the individual, the school, and the community. The use of alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, and other drug use is not allowed. Student athletes need the support of parents, community members, teachers, and coaches. Be strong. Be the influence. Keep our youth alcohol and drug free. A message from the Watertown Healthy Youth Coalition and the Watertown Tobacco Free Coalition. Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Hy-Vee 8-count hamburger or hot dog buns, 77 cents. 24-pack Hy-Vee purified drinking water, $1.98. 2-day sale Friday, August 30th, Saturday, August 31st. Earn 25 cents off per gallon with every $50 purchased at Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
The injured arrow was Brandon Smith. He was helped off the field, being checked on the sideline. In there at quarterback now is Ben Burry on 3rd down and 9. Ben takes the snap. Ben back to pass, heaves it down the right side. Ball goes out of bounds, incomplete. And it'll be 4th down for the Watertown Arrows. They'll have it 4th down and 8. Watertown to punt once again. Dropping back to punt will be Jacob Van Dusseldorp, and he'll punt to Hunter Merkley. 6:01 to go in the first half, 12-0 Lincoln on top. Van Dusseldorp with his 5th punt of this first half. Jacob awaits the snap. It's a little low, fields it, gets the punt away, line drive punt. It's going to hit around the 35. Merkley grabs it at the 28, goes left. Trying to get to the outside and outrun the Arrows. He does, back to the 40, and then runs out of bounds at the 41-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10, Lincoln at their 41-yard line. 5:49 to go in the first half of play. It is a 12-0 score in favor of the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots. Lincoln lines up offensively, and they send wide to the right side Dylan Hansen, joined by Merkley. Elliott wide to the left side out there, along with Logan Needles. Elliott in motion left to right. Snap, looks to the flat, throws it out in the flat to Elliott. Well read by the Watertown Arrows. Cale Stevenson read that play all the way and came up and made the stop after a 1-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd down and 9 at the 41-yard line. Needles goes wide to the left side. Going out of the ball game and taking his helmet off was Elliott Hackett. He met face mask to face mask with Cale Stevenson that time. 2 receivers either side for Sioux Falls Lincoln on 2nd and 9 at their 41. Tommy Thompson takes the snap, back to pass. Pump fakes coming across the middle. Merkley's open. Off his fingertips, incomplete. That is about the 3rd ball this year, or this game, that has just been off the fingertips of the receiver for Sioux Falls Lincoln. They had one in the end zone earlier, just off the fingertips. They had one down the sideline just off the fingertips. That one across the middle, just off the fingertips. 3rd down and 9 for Lincoln at the 41. Trips left, one receiver to the right side. Tommy Thompson awaits the snap. Takes the snap, back to pass, looks left, throws a wide receiver screen, well read by the Arrows, hanging on and bringing him down on the play for the Watertown Arrows. I couldn't tell, was it Fossum who made the stop? It was a gain of a yard on the play on that wide receiver screen. Stevenson made the stop once again. So it'll be 4th down and 8 for Lincoln, and they line up in punt formation. Again, Tommy Thompson, the punter, so the Arrows have to be alert to that fact. Tommy awaits the snap. Tommy gets a good snap, plenty of time. Line drive punt's going to be returned. Nope, fair catch called for and taken by the Arrows at the 18-19 yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10, Watertown at their 19-yard line as the Arrows trail by a score of 12-0 here in the first half. And they do not have a first down yet in this first half of play. Brandon Smith being worked on the sideline. So in at quarterback is Ben Burry. Ben Burry will line up in a shotgun formation with Fossum to his left shoulder. He's got trips right and one receiver to the left. The Arrow receivers have been unable to get open in this ball game. Ben Burry has a blitz coming, gives to Fossum. He runs right into the blitz, and that's going to be a loss on the play. That will be a loss of 3 and bring up a 2nd and 13. Blitzing linebacker came around the left side, and that blitzing linebacker was Jacob Randall, and he ran right into the blitz. 2nd down and 13 for the Arrows, back around the 16-yard line. Ben Burry in shotgun formation. Arrows have one wide to the left, trips right. Ben awaits the snap, takes the snap. Back to pass, throws across the middle, intercepted. That ball picked off on the play by 22 for Lincoln. Samuel Siegel, the safety, with the interception. So Sioux Falls Lincoln will have it 1st and 10 at the Arrow 30-yard line. 12-0 Lincoln. 3:28 to go here in the first half of play, and the Lincoln Patriots in business again, 1st and 10 at the Arrow 30-yard line. Lincoln breaks their huddle, and they line up with a receiver to the right side, 2 receivers to the left side, tight end on the right side here. Tommy Thompson awaits the snap, takes the snap, flips it out in the flat, got his man, Dylan Hansen, makes a little move, goes around the defender. Finally pushed out of bounds by Evan Faulkner, but that will go from the 30-yard line down to about the 11. That's a gain of 19 on the pass completion. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line for the Lincoln Patriots. Tommy Thompson takes the snap, gives to Robinson. Big hole. He heads to the end zone. Did he get in? No indication yet. Looks like he's going to be down around the 3-yard line. Gain of 8 for Robinson brings up a 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, Patriots.
In there now at running back for Lincoln is Leo Kay. Kay to the right shoulder of Tommy Thompson, 2nd and goal at the 3. Thompson takes the snap, throws it out towards the corner, and it goes incomplete in the dirty, dusty infield of the Watertown Stadium.
For number 10.
So it'll be 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. 2:48 to go in the first half, 12-0 lead for Lincoln. Tommy Thompson has 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left side. Give is straight up the middle on the run that time, and getting close to the goal line and into the end zone on the carry was Kay. Kay with a 3-yard touchdown. 3rd touchdown of the 2nd quarter for Sioux Falls Lincoln, and that makes it an 18-0 score. That'll go in the books as a 4-play, 30-yard drive for Sioux Falls Lincoln, and they'll try to tack on a point after. Xavier Sullivan is hooked 2 wide to the left side.
Xavier Sullivan kicking.
Sullivan to try his 3rd extra point of the ball game. Snaps good, sets down, kick is up, and he hooks a 3rd one. So all 3 of them went wide to the left. 18-0 Lincoln. They'll kick to the Arrows when we come back in 30 seconds.
At Great Western Bank, they know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. They know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of coaching and teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today and become part of a winning team. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Goes in the books as a 4-play, 30-yard drive for Sioux Falls Lincoln. The last 3 carried there by Kay for the touchdown. And Lincoln leads by a score of 18-0 over the Watertown Arrows. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Peyton Johnson and Cale Stevenson are back.
New kicker for Sioux Falls Lincoln. This time it's going to be, well, let's see, when he turns sideways. If he does, 33 maybe. Alicia to kick the ball. Alicia approaches it. It's a short pooch kick again, caught by an upback who immediately goes down on the field. And the Arrows will take over 1st and 10 at their 38. First and 10, Watertown, 38-yard line is where they will have it, trailing Lincoln 18-0.
With 2:37 to go in the half.
Brandon Smith limps back to the huddle, so he's back in the ball game. The Arrows line up 2 receivers either way. Again, their receivers, especially the wideouts, just have not been able to beat the defensive backs. They're pretty good for Lincoln. Brandon takes the snap. Good protection. Throws it. Almost intercepted again. Intended across the middle. It hit the hands of Siegel. He must have took his eyes off it because it hit him in the chest, up in the air, and incomplete. There was a man in the area for the Arrows, but it sailed past him and hit Siegel right in the numbers. 2nd down and 10 for the Arrows. They line up with 2 to the left and 2 to the right once again. Brandon Smith takes the snap, back to pass, sets, heaves it down the right side. Got a man out there battling for the ball. Did he make the catch? No, it was knocked away at the last moment. Was intended out there for Dawson Schmidt, but it was knocked away at the last minute, incomplete. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Watertown Arrows. Good job battling for the ball there out by Schmidt, but he couldn't bring it in when he hit the ground. 3rd and 10, linebackers coming. Back to pass, here comes the blitz. Brandon throws it down the left side this time, and off the fingertips of Van Dusseldorp. Brandon hits the ground again on that ball. And a whistle and a penalty going to be called. Personal foul, roughing the passer against Sioux Falls Lincoln. So Lincoln gets called for roughing the passer. That'll be a 15-yard penalty, and that'll be a 1st down for Watertown, and that'll be their first down of the half, and they get it on a 15-yard penalty. So it'll be 1st and 10 Arrows. They'll take it to the Lincoln 47-yard line. 2:16 to go first half, 18-0 in favor of Lincoln. Arrows have it 1st and 10. Brandon Smith awaits the snap, takes it. Back to pass, sets, throws it out in the right flat. And there were 2 receivers out there, but neither one of them really near the play. It goes incomplete. And there's an Arrow down on the field once again. 2:11 to go in the first half, 18-0 in favor of Sioux Falls Lincoln. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
Welcome back to Perkins. Having your usual?
Actually, no. I'm in the mood for something southwestern.
Like our Santa Fe shrimp omelet?
On second thought, got anything Italian?
Shrimp pasta primavera?
What about Cajun?
How's the Bayou shrimp skillet sound?
Tough choice. They all sound shrimply the best.
Put a tasty twist on summer with Perkins' limited time shrimp menu. Enjoy a Santa Fe shrimp omelet, shrimp pasta primavera, and more, starting at just $7.99, only at Perkins.
Travis Driver was the injured Arrow, helped off the field, and Watertown has it 2nd down and 10 at the Lincoln 47-yard line. 18-0 in favor of Sioux Falls Lincoln. The Arrows have wideouts left and right, slots left and right. Brandon takes the snap, blitz coming, throws it out in the flat. Got his man, need to break one tackle and couldn't do it. Evan Faulkner got the ball, making the tackle with strong safety Sam Siegel as he got out there. Evan needed to break just that one tackle, and he would have been gone, but Siegel made a very nice open field tackle. Gain of 2, it'll be 3rd down and 8. Same formation for the Arrows. Brandon takes the snap. He's got time, looks, throws it out in the flat, and incomplete, intended for Mason Lloyd. Running with Mason Lloyd that time was Aiden Sand, a linebacker. Had his hand on his shoulder, but I don't think he was impeding the play in any way. Just kind of had his hand on his shoulder to keep contact with him. It'll be 4th down and 8 for the Arrows. Arrows will go for it on 4th down and 8. Got to believe Lincoln's coming all-out blitz here now. 4th down and 8. Wide receivers left and right. Blitz coming from the right side. You can see the linebacker right there. Smith throws it down the right side. His man's out there. Did he catch it? He did. Reception made by the Arrows' Dawson Schmidt. And that'll go down to the 16-yard line. So on 4th down and 8, the Arrows keep the play alive. Dawson Schmidt with a nice reception down to the 16-yard line. First and 10, Watertown 16 of Lincoln. Brandon Smith awaits the snap, takes it, sets his feet. Now he's rushed, now he's hit, now he's sacked. Getting in there to make the play was Isaac Sarbacher. The loss will be back at the 24-yard line. It'll be a loss on the play of about 8 on the sack. It'll be 2nd down and 18 for the Arrows with 1:09 to go in the first half, trailing 18-0. Brandon Smith awaits the snap, takes the snap, back to pass, throws it across. Oh, there's pass interference. Oh, yeah. that one looked like the Rams-New Orleans Saints game last year as the defensive back, Andrew Blazovic, nailed the receiver when the ball was in the air, and that was an easy call for the officials on pass interference. And that looked like the Rams-Saints game a year ago. Let's see what the step-off is. I'm not sure what the step-off is on that one. Must be a 10-yard penalty. So it must not have been pass interference. I'm not sure what it was, but it was a 10-yard step-off, so it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Watertown Arrows.
Pass interference from where I saw it. They got a 10-yard penalty.
So it'll be 2nd down and 5 for Watertown. Brandon takes the snap, sets his feet, throws as he's hit. Ball tipped in the air, incomplete. Good pressure put on that time by Michael Iacker. Iacker coming around the left side, put good pressure on, so it'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Arrows. The ball down around the 12-yard line. 51 seconds to go in the half. Arrows trailing 18-0. Brandon Smith awaits the snap, takes it. He's back to pass, sets his feet, throws to the corner of the end zone, but too far and incomplete. Brandon knocked down by Iacker. And it'll be 4th down and 5 for the Arrows, and it looks like they're going to try a field goal here. As Rumpsa will try a field goal, right hash mark. Ball around the 17-yard line, so it'll be a 27-yard field goal try.
Number 28, Kate
Rumpsa waits the snap. The set is down, the kick is up, plenty of leg, and it is good. Cade Rumpsa, a 25-yard field goal, puts it through the uprights, and that makes it an 18-3 lead for the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots. 41 seconds to go here in the first half. It's 18-3 in favor of Lincoln. Arrows will kick in 30 seconds.
Clausen & Sons Construction will have the same great service that you've come to expect. Ken, Chad, and Jeremy can help you with your residential, farm, and business construction. There's no job too big or too small. Whether it's clearing, grading, site preparation, gravel hauling, road rebuilding, or lagoons, they can get the job done. They sell gravel, crushed concrete, recycled asphalt, and landscape rock. Clausen & Sons Construction have appreciated your business and look forward to working with you. Call 882-3735 today. That's Clausen & Sons Construction in Watertown.
9-play, 52-yard drive for the Arrows, 27-yard field goal, and the Arrows making an 18-3 lead for Lincoln. Cade Rumpsa will kick that ball off from around the 40-yard line.
Back deep is Hunter Merkley and Isaiah Robinson.
Rumpsa to put the foot to it at the 40-yard line.
Cade Rumpka to kick off for the Watertown Arrows.
Approaches the ball, puts the leg to it. It's a pooch kick, going to be fielded. The Arrows were offside, though. So Lincoln may take it, or they may make Watertown kick again. My guess is they'll take the ball.
There is a flag on the play.
The Arrows were offside. The official says, what? Looks to the Lincoln sideline. Procedure penalty against Watertown, so it'll be a 5-yard loss. And takes it back to the 35, and the Arrows will kick it again. The left side of the Arrow kickoff team was ahead of the kicker when he kicked the ball, and that's why the penalty was called. So Cade will try it again, this time from the 35-yard line. See if he tries the same pooch kick. 38 seconds to go, first half. Brandon Smith working on his right ankle or leg down here. Not sure what the delay is. I think they have to put 41 back on the clock. Yep. That is what they had to do. So Cade Rumpsa to kick it again at the 35-yard line this time. He'll approach the football. Now his steps are off. He approaches it, end-over-end kick. It's going to be fielded at the 20-yard line. Down the left side on the return is Robinson, still on his feet. Knocked out of bounds. We got a little scuffle going on here. Penalty flag going to be called on the Arrows after the play on the far side. Looks like it's going to be a personal foul against the Arrows. The return was from the 20. I'm not sure where to, but the flag is down at the 49-yard line, and it'll be personal foul against the Watertown Arrows, and that'll be 15 more tacked on. So Lincoln will have great field position here with 30 seconds to go and one timeout remaining. Ooh, that wasn't a very good step off. The flag was down at the 49. It was a 15-yard penalty, but they stepped it off. I don't know where from, but they only put it at the Arrow 44. Back to pass, Tommy Thompson flips it out in the flat. Logan Needles steps out of bounds. Gain on the play of about 8. Nope, back it up. It'll be a 5-yard gain for Needles and bring up a second down and 5. That was a weird step off because the flag was at the 49. Back to passes Tommy Thompson, looks across the middle, throws across the middle, got Merkley. Merkley runs out of bounds around the 18-yard line.
For a Patriot first down to the 20-yard line. He ran out of bounds. There's 23.4 seconds left on
So it'll be 1st and 10, Lincoln at the 20-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. They lead 18-3, 23 seconds to go in the half. Tommy Thompson awaits the snap. Takes the snap back to pass. Pump fakes, going in the corner. Now he's rushed. Now he's hit and brought down. Finishing him off for the Watertown Arrows on the play that time was Braxton Locker. A Patriot down on the field, and that's the quarterback, Tommy Thompson, who got brought down on the field. Lincoln takes their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be a loss on the play of 6 on that sack by Braxton Locker. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 16 with 15 seconds to go. Lincoln takes their last timeout. We'll take it as well. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
At Watertown Dental Care, dentistry isn't just a job, it's our passion. This is Dr. Darren Bach, and for over 15 years, my team of professionals and I have built our practice on trust, patient service, and exceptional dental care. We never forget you have a choice. Every decision we make, from expanded hours to convenient financial options, is done to make your patient experience both convenient and comfortable. We invite you to experience our personalized care and attention firsthand. Call today, 882-0747.
Giving you something to smile about. Watertown Dental Care.
17 seconds remaining in the first half. Lincoln leading by a score of 18-3. And they have it 2nd down and 16 around the 26-yard line. They send 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left side, wing back on the left side. Tommy Thompson going out of the game, and replacing Tommy Thompson is Ty Schaefer. Ty Schaefer in there at quarterback now instead of Tommy Thompson. No timeouts remaining for Lincoln. Now the official goes to the sideline to talk to the coaching staff. Not sure why or what the conversation is about. But now he runs back on the field and play will start. What was that all about? Schaefer awaits the snap. Schaefer takes the snap. Penalty flags fly before the snap.
False start assessed against
5-yard penalty against Lincoln. So it'll be 2nd and 20 now for the Lincoln Patriots. Staying in there at quarterback is Ty Schaefer. 5'10", 155, and a junior. 2nd down and 20. Schaefer awaits the snap. Schaefer takes the snap back to pass. Chased, runs with the ball. Schaefer cuts back. Schaefer still on his feet. Schaefer upended.
Number 12, Ty Schaefer.
No timeout remaining. Lincoln will try to get a play. They're not going to be able to do it, though, and time runs out as they were unable to get the play off. Schaefer did gain 12 yards on that last run. Lincoln 18, Watertown 3. We are at halftime. Let's take a 3-minute timeout.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's leaders. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a relentless pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination, and for getting active in our school and community.
Dano's Marine sizzling summer savings on all in-stock 2019 Ranger fiberglass and Ranger pontoons powered by Mercury Outboards. The best possible price and service for your Ranger fiberglass and Ranger pontoons powered by Mercury at Dano's Marine, including $4 off per horsepower, plus get a free boat cover, military discounts. A sale you've been waiting for, the best closeout pricing of the summer on all 2019 Ranger fiberglass and Ranger pontoons powered by Mercury Outboards. Limited time, limited selection, Dano's Marine, West Highway 212 Watertown, online 24/7, danosmarine.com. Model and engine restrictions apply. Offer ends August 31st.
All it takes is one smile, one text, one question, conversation, invitation, discussion. All it takes is 1 minute, one moment, one comment, one compliment. All it takes is one pledge. To be the one. To be the one. The one to show you care. The one to reach out. The one to ask. It doesn't seem like enough. But when someone is considering suicide,
one could be all it takes to change their mind.
Visit BeTheOneSD.com for signs of crisis or depression. Then be the one to show you care.
A message from Glacial Lake Safe. Suicide awareness for everyone.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guide you every step of the way to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
Oh, honey, everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, better than okay. You should have seen it. Stopped for gas, then I saw it. Hunting, fishing, deli, snacks, coffee, and I ate, and it was like they had everything I wanted.
Slow down, cowboy. Where is this place?
Oh, come on, I'll show you. It's amazing.
Lake Stop 20 has just about everything you need. Fuel, snacks, beverages, even breakfast made with real fresh eggs. Lake Stop 20, located on Highway 20 in Watertown.
Welcome back to the Watertown Arena. It's halftime in favor of Lincoln, 18-3. The Lincoln Patriots, they scored on a 7-play, 31-yard drive. Robinson from 4 yards out. They scored on a 3-play, 45-yard drive. Robinson from 41 yards out. They scored on a 4-play, 30-yard drive, and it was Kay from 3 yards out. All 3-point afters no good. The Arrows scored on a field goal, 27-yard field goal, as on a 9-play, 52-yard drive. 18-3 in favor of Sioux Falls Lincoln at halftime. We'll take a timeout. We will have your lower level look when we come back in 1 minute.
High school athletics is a huge part of a community. I'm Dr. Ross Schulte, and the team at Family Dental Center would like to recognize and thank the athletes for their hard work and dedication.
And I'm Dr. Amy Schulte. The team at Watertown Family Eye Care is proud of our Arrow athletes. We wish them the best as they pursue their dreams on and off the field.
Family Dental Center.
And Watertown Family Eye Care, 2 great teams, 1 location, 22 19th Street Southeast in Watertown.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living. Let me explain the many benefits of Stony Brook and how we can help look after your loved one. Our assisted living is specifically designed to look and feel like home. From our home-cooked meals to coffee socials with friends, your loved one will feel more than right at home. Stop in today at 500 16th Avenue or call 882-0013.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
Lower level report brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. A little different this evening as far as the lower level report goes. Instead of looking at a lower level in football or volleyball or one of the other sports, we're actually going to highlight Arrow Fast Pitch softball. And I had a chance to talk with Coach Gary Young about the softball program, and they've been at it a while.
Yeah, Todd, we've been going for 2 weeks. We usually start with tennis, and those guys were an early sport, short season sport. We make our first trip to Rapid and go out there and play 5 games in 2 days, and then come home and hit it hard. I think we're 5-8 right now, which isn't bad for us. We had a very much rebuilding year the year before. I think we had 11 seniors, and last year we were down, and we're still pretty young. We got 6 seniors this year, but we got a lot of junior, sophomores, freshmen, even a couple of 8th graders that are pushing for spots.
Are there a lot of kids playing fast pitch, Gary, or would you like to see more?
We have 62 this year. We got a varsity, a junior varsity, a sophomore team, and then we have an upper middle school team and a lower middle school team. So we got 62. That's kind of in our average. Sometimes we've been a little more, sometimes a little less. But if we can get 5 teams every year, we're pretty happy.
what do kids like about playing fast pitch versus, maybe slow pitch or something that they see a lot of?
I think it's with Watertown especially, as we got kids that play both ways all summer, and a lot of them play just slow pitch, but becoming the fast. So it's something different. I'm sure they like the speed of the game. They like the fact that they can steal bases, they can lead off, after the pitch is thrown and things like that. So that all weighs in. Of course, if you got girls that want to pitch, it's especially fun for them because there's a good chance for them to learn how. And Todd, you played for a lot of years as well as I did. And in our men's game, we always figured the men never reached their prime until they were mid to late 30s, and the girls were asking them to try to do this in 6 to 8 years to learn the game. And so it's a challenge. We're not easy on them. We make them work hard, and it's just that fun team atmosphere.
Pitching's really the key, though, isn't it?
It is, to a point. I mean, if you can keep the ball in play and not make errors, you can play with anybody. But if you got a strong pitcher and you can take, the couple of games that we won this year proved that, where we had 7 strikeouts one game and 9 the other. Well, that's 7 and 9 times the ball doesn't come into play, that there's no chance to make an error. The nights that we don't strike people out and we're putting 32, 35 batters up, and with 1 or 2 strikeouts, that's 34 times for us to make an error, and it shows in our stats that all of a sudden we start tightening up a little bit on defense and make the mistakes. And so but right now, with that being said, our pitchers are very young. There's a time this year that we'll throw an 8th grader, we'll throw a freshman, a couple freshmen, and one of our main pitchers is a freshman in Bruno girl. And then I said we do have a senior pitcher and a junior pitcher. So it's going to be a long season for them for about another week, and then they start to see stuff gel a little bit. I think it'll prove quite fast.
Let's talk about the season ahead, at least the next week or so, a couple of weeks. What's ahead for fast pitch softball?
Well, like I said, we play a short season, so everything we do is every week seems to be busy. Our least busy week is homecoming week when we take a little time off. But we play Tuesday night in Sioux Falls, and then Thursday night we take the varsity only to Brookings. Tuesday night is varsity and JV. And then Sturgis is coming in, so on Friday night we play Sturgis with all 3 teams. And then on Saturday, Brookings and Yankton are coming up, and we'll play a little round robin with Sturgis, Yankton, Brookings, and us. And the JV and the sophomore teams we get to play that day too. So we got 8 games, or maybe possibly even 9 in the next week.
Gary Young, coach of the Watertown Arrow fast pitch softball team, talking softball with us tonight at halftime. This is our lower level report, even though it's another level report. It's brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. We'll take a time out. We'll continue with more halftime on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow football. We'll be right back in 2 minutes.
Time for a kitchen or bathroom remodel? Walk into Hometown and you can step into many different kitchens and bathrooms set up right on our showroom floor. You can see and feel exactly how your new kitchen or bathroom would look. Our staff at Hometown can help you choose the right cabinets, countertops, lighting, and hardware for your project. If it's time for a new kitchen or bathroom, make Hometown Building Center's showroom your first stop. Hometown Building Center on South Highway 20 in Watertown.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
Have you had questions about security freezes, credit cards, student loans, buying a car, durable medical supplies, elder abuse, travel, etc.? If so, request a copy of the newly printed South Dakota Consumer Handbook, provided by the South Dakota Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection. Contact them at 1-800-300-1986 or by emailing consumerhelp@statesd.us to request your copy. They're here to help you.
At Prairie Lakes,
The collaboration and dedication of our talented team of healthcare professionals allows us to offer the specialty services of a major medical center while still providing personalized treatment right here at home. We are proud to be your regional leader, but more than that, we are proud to be your choice for quality healthcare. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System.
Your health, our mission.
Halftime, Sioux Falls, Lincoln 18, Watertown 3. Halftime stats brought to you by Pregame Insurance. Let's look at Lincoln first of all. Excuse me. They rushed the ball 17 times for 103 yards. Leading rusher for Lincoln in that first half was Isaiah Robinson. He had 5 carries for 78 yards and 2 touchdowns. Next in line, the quarterback who came in late there, Ty Schaefer, had 1 carry for 12 yards. Tommy Thompson, 5 carries for 11. Leo Kay had 4 carries for 3 yards and a touchdown. And Hunter Merkley had 1 carry for a -1 yard. 17 rushes, 103 yards rushing for Lincoln in that first half. They threw the ball 20 times, completing 13 of those for just 85 yards. They had several long passes just off the fingertips of receivers. So that's 37 offensive plays in the first half for Lincoln, 188 yards of offense total in the first half. They were penalized 3 times for a -25 yards. The Arrows rushed the ball 8 times for a -11 yards. They were led in rushing by Evan Faulkner, 1 carry, 5 yards. Otherwise, they had Brett Fossum, 4 carries for a -8. Brandon Smith had 3 carries for a -8. 8 rushes, a -11 yards for the Arrows. The Arrows threw the ball 18 times, completed just 5 of those for 47 yards. 1 interception, that one thrown by Ben Burry. So the Arrows had 26 offensive plays for a total of 36 yards of offense in the first half of play. The Arrows were penalized 4 times for a -35. 18-3 is our score here at halftime in favor of Sioux Falls Lincoln. Halftime stats brought to you by Pregame Insurance. You're listening to the Arrows on KWAT. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. We'll take a timeout. Second half comes your way in 3 minutes.
Let the team at Pregame Insurance in Watertown help you with your game plan. For over 50 years, the team at Pregame Insurance has been helping people make good, sound decisions when choosing health and life insurance, Medicare supplement and long-term care insurance, and executing a sound financial game plan. So call Vince or Carla or Bridget Rammel at Pregame Insurance today, 886-9043, or online, PregameInsurance.com.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Where do you get free popcorn and ice with the purchase? Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash and Gas Station in Watertown. Fill up your vehicle with diesel or gas and receive $1 off at Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash. And car wash certificates never expire. For diesel, gas, and a great car wash, get to Dutch Boy on East 212 in Watertown.
Clean up your act. Do it today. Do it the Dutch Boy Car Wash way.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. We are proud to continue to provide on-the-field and in-the-office sports medicine and orthopedic surgery services for all the Arrow and all Watertown area athletic programs. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
Hey, did you go out for breakfast?
Yep, got a sausage McMuffin with egg from McDonald's, melty cheese, and a buttery English muffin. You?
Cereal. Just dry cereal.
You know, that kind of looks like what we feed the parakeet.
Yeah, it's probably why he's giving me the stink eye.
Good thing I got a McMuffin for you, too.
There's a better way to breakfast.
Get 2 sausage McMuffin with egg sandwiches for just $4 at McDonald's. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal. Single item at regular price.
18-3 at halftime in favor of Sioux Falls. Lincoln, they got on the board first on their 4th possession of the ball. It was a 7-play, 31-yard drive. Isaiah Robinson, 4 yards for the score. On their 5th possession, they went 3 plays, 45 yards. Robinson, 41 for the touchdown. On their 7th possession, they went 4 plays, 30 yards, and it was a 3-yard touchdown run by the running back Leo Kay, and that made it 18-0. The Arrows on their 7th possession went 9 plays, 52 yards, and got a 27-yard field goal on the play by Cade Rumsa, and the score is 18-13 here at halftime in favor of Sioux Falls Lincoln. Lincoln Patriots will kick off to the Watertown Arrows to start the second half of play, so the Arrows will get the ball to start the second half. The Arrows with only a total of 36 yards of offense in that first half of play, 26 plays for 36 yards of offense. Lincoln had 37 plays for 188 yards of offense in the first half. See if the Arrows can somehow flip the table on Lincoln here in the second half. Xavier Sullivan will kick off to get the second half underway. He'll put the tee down near the right hash mark at the 40-yard line.
Back deep for the Watertown Arrows is number 5, Aaron's first in trouble. Number 21, Mason Stoik.
Xavier Sullivan will kick off from the 40-yard line.
Number 89, Xavier Sullivan.
All the kicks have been very short for Lincoln in this game. Sullivan, whoops, that's offside here on 23. They're not going to call it, though, I don't think, but 23 was offside on the play right here. You know, I saw the one of the coaches on the sideline point at it as well. Leo Kay made the tackle, but he was offside when that ball was kicked. No flag was thrown, so the Arrows will have it 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line is where Watertown will have it. I'm right on the 40-yard line, so you could see that one just plain as day up here. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right, empty backfield. Brandon back to pass, sets. Now he throws it, he's hit as it throws, it floats, and it's incomplete. Receivers trying to put on the brakes, defensive backs trying to put on the brakes. Brandon got hit as he threw that ball, and it just kind of fluttered up there like a wounded duck. Falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Arrow line got to give him a little bit of time to throw the ball here. The Arrows have 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield once again for Brandon Smith on 2nd and 10 at his 22. Brandon slaps the hands, takes the snap, looks, throws. Got his man, makes the catch, does Evan Faulkner. That'll be a gain of 12 and a 1st down. First and 10 for Watertown on the gain out to the 34-yard line, a gain of 12. It'll be first down. First and 10 Arrows as they line up with 2 to the left, 3 to the right. Empty backfield again for Brandon Smith on first and 10, 34-yard line. Brandon takes the snap, sets his feet, throws underneath, got his man, makes the catch, wrestled down at the 35. The gain will be the 38, though. Mason Lloyd on the reception. Gain of 5 on the play. It'll be second down and 5. Ball at the 38-yard line. 3 to the right, 2 to the left once again. 4 down linemen, a couple of linebackers for Lincoln. Brandon takes the snap. Looks down the left side. He's got his man open. Van Dusseldorp makes the catch down to the 25-yard line, but the ball comes loose, and they call it incomplete. So it'll be an incomplete pass, and it'll be third down and 5 for the Watertown Arrows, and they'll have it at the 38-yard line. Good ball that time by Brandon Smith, right on the hands. But as Van Dusseldorp went down to the ground, the ball must have come loose, incomplete. So it'll be third down and 5 for the Arrows. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Brandon takes the snap, sets his feet. Now he's chased and sacked all the way back at the 30-yard line. Be a loss of 8 on the play.
In on the tackle for the Patriots is number 75, Alex Popold, and number 88.
Loss of 8 on the sack takes it back to a fourth down and 12. And it'll be Van Dusseldorp to punt the ball once again. Robinson and Merkley back to receive this punt.
Number 2, Hunter Merkley, and 20, Isaiah Robinson back for
Jacob Van Dusseldorp awaits the snap. Snap, hit, and up back. Ball picked up by Van Dusseldorp, and that'll be a loss on the play of 7 yards and over on downs. The snap hit an up back. Van Dusseldorp was able to pick it up, but he lost 6 yards, so it'll be first and 10 Lincoln at the 25-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. 18-3 Lincoln on top. They line up with 2 receivers to the left side, 2 to the right side. Leo Kay in the backfield to the right shoulder of Tommy Thompson. First and 10, Lincoln at the Arrow 25. Tommy Thompson awaits the snap, takes the snap, gives to Kay. Nice opening, steps around 1. Ball came loose, but he covered it up. Gain of about 3 on the carry for Leo Kay. Second down, give him 2, second down and 8. Will Lossing on the tackle. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left, tight end or wing on the left side as well. Tommy Thompson on second and 8, flips it out in the flat. Got his man Dylan Hansen. Hansen to the 20-yard line. It's a gain of about 3 on the play. Brings up a third down and 5 for Lincoln. Third and 5 at the 20-yard line of Watertown for Lincoln. They have 2 receivers on the left side, 1 on the right side. Elliott going to line up as a wing back right. Tommy Thompson on third and 5, takes the snap, gives to Robinson, straight ahead, nice hole, he'll get the first down, down to the 15, or very close to the first down anyhow, maybe just short. Looks like he's going to come up about a yard short of the first down, so it'll be 4th and 1. 4th and 1 for Lincoln at the Watertown 16-yard line. Lincoln will line up in a shotgun with 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Robinson to the left shoulder, snap, give to Robinson, runs into the pile, tries to go around the outside. Did he get the first down? Looks like he did. Second effort after he bounced off the pile. It's going to be very close. They'll take a look at it all the way across the field. And they're going to call for a measurement. It is that close. So he had to get a yard. It looks like he got a yard. But is he inches short? Or is it a first down? We'll have to wait and see. He ran into the first pile, bounced off that, and raced to the sideline and stepped out of bounds. Chain gang comes running all the way across from the south side of the field to the north side. We can't see the ball. The team's down looking at it. They'll put the chain down, they'll stretch it, and they'll say, no, he did not make it. Over on downs to the Watertown Arrows. Good stop defensively by the Arrows. So it'll be 1st and 10, Watertown around their 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for Watertown at the 15-yard line, their own. 8.5 to go in the third quarter. It's an 18-3 Lincoln lead. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now 11 guys on the field for Lincoln. They're still scrambling. The Arrows should snap the ball quick. 3 right, 2 left. Back to passes. Brandon Smith throws it out in the flat, but the ball kind of slipped out of his hand and spun out of bounds, incomplete. It was intended for Mason Lloyd. Mason was open. That ball just fluttered out of bounds. The Arrows have 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Once again, empty backfield. Down in the gravel infield, Brandon Smith, shotgun formation. Brandon awaits the snap, slaps the hands, gets a good one, back to pass, sets his feet, throws across the middle, just overshot his intended receiver, Brett Fossum that time, incomplete. Brett was open, the ball just a little bit too far. Brett got a hand on it, and that is it. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 for Watertown around the 15-yard line. Lincoln leading 18 to 3 with 8:22 to go in the third quarter. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Brandon throws it down the right side. He's got a man out there, a lot of contact. There's going to be a pass interference call this time. Dawson Schmidt been covered out there all night long by Dewan Neshim, and they're going to call a pass interference penalty against Neshim. So that'll be a penalty against Neshim. The flag is down at the 45-yard line, but it's not a spot penalty in high school. It is a 15-yard step off. So it goes from the 15 to the 30, and it'll be 1st and 10 Arrows at the 30-yard line. 3 receivers to the left this time, 2 receivers to the right. Brandon shotgun formation, slaps his hands, takes the snap, looks, throws out here in the flat. Brett Fossum, the intended receiver, was not looking for the ball when it came to him, and it goes out of bounds. 2nd down and 10 for Watertown at the 30-yard line. Lincoln running some stunts, and the defensive line now kind of curling around each other to try to get to the quarterback, and that time put pressure on Brandon. He's got 3 receivers left, short side, 2 to the right. Brandon takes the snap, pressure, throws it, and through the hands of the intended receiver. On the coverage out there was Aiden Gady. Evan Faulkner was the intended receiver, and it goes incomplete. It'll go 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10 for the Arrows at their 30-yard line. The Arrows have 2 receivers to the left, 3 receivers to the right, empty backfield. Brandon takes the snap, sets his feet, throws it deep down the right side, but overshoots his intended receiver. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and 10 for Watertown. So the Arrows will have to punt the ball. Jacob Van Dusseldorp will have to punt the ball. Robinson and Merkley back to receive it. The last snap hit one of the upbacks, so they got to make a little bit more room for that center to snap that ball through the upbacks. Van Dusseldorp stands at his 17-yard line. He awaits the snap. Gets a good one. Punt is away. Nice high punt. Merkley's going to grab it at his 36. He goes left, breaks a tackle, comes back to the right, brought down at the 42-yard line. In on the tackle for the Watertown Arrows was Mason Stoik. So it'll be 1st and 10. Lincoln at their 42-yard line is where they will have it. 7:48 to go here in the third quarter. It's 18-3 in favor of Sioux Falls Lincoln. They have it 1st and 10 at their 42-yard line. They have a wide receiver wide to the left side of the field, way out there, Logan Needles. 2 receivers to the right, tight end on the left side. Tommy Thompson on 1st down, awaits the snap, takes the snap. Gives it to his running back, running left. Trying to get to the outside is Leo Kay. Turns the corner before he's hit out of bounds around the midfield stripe. That'll be a gain of 8 on the carry for Kay. Brings up a 2nd down. Well, they're going to give him 9 as they give him the 49. Brings up a 2nd down and 1. Trips right for Lincoln. No receiver. Oh, 1 receiver to the left. 2nd down and 9. In motion goes Elliott. Back to a wingback position. Takes the snap. Back to pass Tommy Thompson. Rolls to his right. Throws it out in the flat. Got his man. Driven out of bounds. The gain will be to the Arrow 38-yard line. Dylan Hansen, that's a gain of 11 on the completion. Flag on the play. It'll be ineligible receiver downfield. So that will negate that play and cost Lincoln 5 yards on the penalty. They'll step it off from the line of scrimmage, and that'll take it back to the 46-yard line. 7:05 to go in the third quarter, 18-3. Lincoln on top. They have it 2nd down and 7 at the 46-yard line. They will send Logan Needles and Merkley to the left side. Wide to the near side is Luke Smith. 2nd down and 7 at the 46-yard line. Tommy Thompson flips it out in the flat. Got it to Needles. Needles down the left side. Oh, that's going to be a horse collar. That'll be a horse collar penalty against the Watertown Arrows. So that'll be a gain on the play of 9. And then another 15 on the horse collar penalty. They'll step it off from the 45 and take it all the way down to the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10, Lincoln at the 30-yard line of the Arrows. 6:55 to go here in the third quarter. Lincoln has 2 receivers either way. Tommy Thompson with Robinson running back to his right shoulder. Tommy awaits the snap, takes it. He's going to give to Robinson. Sidesteps 1 tackler, runs into the pile. Short gain, maybe got 3 on the play. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Brett Fossum on the tackle. Couple of guys running off for the Watertown Arrows. Some fresh bodies coming in there. 2nd down and 7 for Lincoln. Wide receiver to the left side is Ty Schaefer this time. Wide receiver to the right side is Luke Smith. Tommy Thompson awaits the snap, takes it, gives on the handoff. Running right is Leo Kay. He ran into a Watertown Arrow. That Watertown Arrow was Max Robel, who grabbed him and threw him down. On the play, it'll be a loss of 4 and bring up a 3rd down and 11. So 3rd and 11 for Lincoln at the Arrow 31-yard line. Trips left, 1 receiver right. Tommy Thompson awaits the snap, takes the snap, straight back to pass. Throws a slant to Ty Schaefer, and Ty Schaefer will get it down to the 26-yard line, a gain of 5. And that brings up a 4th down and 6. 4th and 6 for Lincoln at the Arrow 26-yard line with 5:21 to go in the third quarter. Lincoln leading 18-3. Patriots line up Logan Needles wide to the left side. 3 receivers to the right side. Tommy Thompson on fourth down has motion with Robinson. Back to pass, looks across the middle, got his man, complete to Merkley. Merkley still on his feet, runs out of bounds at the 11-yard line. That'll be a gain of 15 and a first down. 15-yard gain brings up a first down and 10 for Lincoln. Down around the 12-yard line, I think they spot it. First and 10, Lincoln at the Arrow 12-yard line. Tommy Thompson, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it out in the flat. Got it to Luke Smith. Makes a move, runs hard towards the end zone and scores. 13-yard touchdown for the Lincoln Patriots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-play drive that goes 58 yards for the score. And Lincoln goes on top by a 24-3 margin. Xavier Sullivan gets to try for the 4th time in the ball game. Sullivan from the 10-yard line. Xavier's hooked all 3 of them. See if he can put this one through. Snap's good, sets down, kick is up, looks good, and is good. 4:44 to go in the third quarter. 25-3 Lincoln. They'll kick to the Arrows when we come back in 30.
If all you want is a sip of water at the kitchen sink, any filter will do. I want better water in the laundry, better water in the bathroom, better water at every tap, in every room for everyone in my home. Every time, everywhere I use water, every day. So I got a whole home filtration system from Culligan. Now I ask you, how long will it take for you to call the Culligan Man?
Hey, Culligan Man.
I'm Jason Hansen, your local Culligan Man in Watertown. Call us today at 886-4830.
That'll go in the books as a 7-play, 58-yard drive for Lincoln. It was a 13-yard touchdown pass from Tommy Thompson to Luke Smith, the point after good. 25-3, Lincoln on top with 4:44 to go here in quarter number 3. And the Patriots will kick off to the Watertown Arrows. So Lincoln will kick it off. Xavier Sullivan will do so from the 40-yard line. 4:44 to go here in the third quarter of play. It's 25-3 in favor of Sioux Falls Lincoln. Sullivan to kick off from the 40-yard line, awaits the official's whistle and receives it. He approaches the ball. Pooch kick down the left side, fielded by Cale Stevenson. He's going to go down the left side. Cale cuts back against the grain. Cale still on his feet. Cale to the 30. Cale caught from behind at the 22-yard line. That'll go 10, 20, 30, 40, 44 yards on the return for Cale Stevenson. First and 10 Arrows, 22-yard line. Arrows will have it first and 10 at the 22-yard line of the Lincoln Patriots. 4:31 to go in the third quarter. It's a 25-3 Lincoln lead. Arrows taking a long time in the huddle here. The ball placed down, then you have 40 seconds to snap it. Watertown will line up with 3 receivers to the left side. 2 receivers to the right side. Empty backfield for Brandon Smith, first and 10, 22. Brandon takes the snap, flips it out in the flat, but threw it behind his intended receiver, and that was intended for Brett Fossum, and it goes incomplete. Fossum was open. If that ball's ahead of him a little bit, he's got some running room, but it was behind him, incomplete. So it'll be second down and 10 for the Arrows at the 22-yard line. Brandon empty backfield, 3 to the left, 2 to the right, slaps his hand, blitz coming. throws the ball. He's hit as he throws, incomplete around the 10-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Good pressure that time by Lincoln from the left side. Michael Iacker over there. Big defensive end on the left side. Also the blitzing linebacker put extra pressure on. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 for Watertown. 3 to the left, 2 to the right receivers. Brandon takes the snap. Pressure coming down the right side into coverage. Ball knocked away. Good defense out there by Dewan Neshim. And Neshim had help from Andrew Blazovic as well. So it'll be 4th down and 10 for the Arrows. The Arrows last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 passes have gone incomplete. So it'll be 4th down and 10, 22-yard line of Watertown. Of the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots for Watertown. Brandon awaits the snap. 4 down linemen. Snap's good. Pressure coming right side. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. Ball intercepted. Going the distance. Down the right side is Siegel. Siegel's going to take it 90 yards for the score on the interception. Samuel Siegel intercepts the ball, and he returns it 90 yards for the score with 3:59 to go in the 3rd quarter, and it is 31-3 in favor of Sioux Falls Lincoln. They'll try to tack on a point after. Big pressure put on Brandon Smith that time from Michael Iacker around the left side, and he threw the ball. He had to get rid of it. It was 4th down. Ball was picked off, and going the distance was Samuel Siegel for the score. Xavier Sullivan will try to tack on the point after.
Sullivan ready to attempt the extra point, hold by number 7.
Lincoln, one man short. He hustles out on the court. Our field, Aiden Sand will kick the ball, or hold the ball as Xavier kicks it at the 10. Awaiting the snap. Snaps high, sets down, kick is up, and it is through the uprights. 3:59 to go, 3rd quarter. It is 32-3. Lincoln will come back in 30.
You live in the country, or maybe a small community, or downtown. Wherever you call home, Sanford Health is there. To rewrite healthcare so that it fits you, your family, your needs, and your health. To be alongside you as you overcome obstacles and celebrate joys. Because it's your life, and it's our passion. Health lives here. Sanford Health.
So that goes 90 yards on the interception and return. The Arrows are 0 for their last 10 passes. That one picked off at the 10-yard line, and Samuel Siegel raced down the open field all the way to the end zone for the interception. Return for a touchdown. The point after good. That makes it 32-3 in favor of Lincoln, with still 3:59 to go in the 3rd quarter of this ball game. When you throw incomplete passes, the clock doesn't run, and the Arrows are 0 for their last 10. Xavier Sullivan will kick the ball off, and he'll do so from the 40-yard line. Cale Stevenson was a middle back that caught the last one and returned it 40 yards, but the Arrows unable to move it after that. Xavier Sullivan to kick the ball at the 40. He will approach it. He does approach it. He puts the leg to it, a deep kick this time. Grabbed at the 18 to the 20, 25. Still on his feet, out across the 35 to the 36. On the return for the Arrows that time was Terrence First in trouble. Whistles. Not sure what the whistles are about, but maybe a penalty against somebody at the 45-yard line. There's a flag down. First in trouble on the return that time. Took it to the 36. Waiting for the official call. Now they're going to have a huddle here. Still huddling. Now they're going to step out and say personal foul against Lincoln, and that'll be a 15-yard penalty.
Personal foul, assessed against the Lincoln Patriots.
So that will take it to the Lincoln 46-yard line, and Watertown will have it 1st and 10 at Lincoln's 46. 1st and 10 for the Watertown Arrows. New quarterback in there is Ben Burry, I believe. And now the official steps up for more conversation, and now they're going to move it back a couple of yards. And now they're going to put it at about the 48-yard line. So the Arrows have a wide receiver to the left side. It's Nate Ingalls. 2 receivers to the left, and in there at quarterback is Ben Burry. Burry awaits the snap, takes it, flips it out in the flat, got his man. Good block, cuts behind that good block. Mason Lloyd, gain of about 4 on the reception. Gain of 4 on the play.
Before he's upended by number 22, Samuel Siegel.
And that is Ben Burry in at quarterback now. So it'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Watertown Arrows at the 44 of the Lincoln Patriots. Ingalls wide to the left side. Slot on the left side out here is Wyatt Burner. Mason Lloyd also wide to the left. So trips left, 1 receiver right. Ben Burry with a running back behind him. Takes the snap back to pass. Heaves it down the right side. Battle for the ball. Knocked away nicely at the last minute on the play out there. Doing a great job is Dewan Neshim. Neshim staying all over Dawson Schmidt. He is just about Dawson's jersey out there. Great coverage by Neshim. And that time he ran right with him and then knocked the ball away at the last minute. 3 left, 1 to the right. 3rd down and 6 Arrows. Ben Burry slaps his hands, takes the snap, gives to Fossum. Fossum will get the 1st down. Fossum gets to the 35. That'll be a gain of 9 on the carry for Brett Fossum. Samuel Siegel made the stop, and it was not Fossum. It was Cale Stevenson on the carry. So it'll be 1st and 10, Watertown, 35-yard line of Sioux Falls, Lincoln. Ben Burry with 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Takes the snap, gives to Cale, penalty flags fly. Cale runs backwards. Michael Iacker jumps on top of Cale Stevenson to make the tackle. Penalty is going to be against Sioux Falls, Lincoln, according to the Watertown coaching staff. But we'll see. The loss was 6 yards. Illegal formation against Watertown. They will refuse that penalty and take the loss of 6 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 16 for the Watertown Arrows at the 41 of the Lincoln Patriots. 2:28 to go in the 3rd quarter, 32-3 in favor of Sioux Falls, Lincoln. Arrows line up with 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Ben Burry has Cale Stevenson directly behind him. Ben on 2nd down and 16. Slaps his hands, takes the snap, gives to Cale. Cale runs hard to the right, breaks a couple of tackles. Still on his feet. Nice gain by Cale Stevenson. That'll be a gain of about 14 on the carry. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 2 for the Watertown Arrows. 3rd down and 2 for the Watertown Arrows. The ball inside the 30. Trips left, 1 to the right. Ben Burry takes the snap. Cale runs left this time. Bounce into the outside. Turns the corner, breaks a tackle, and gets a 1st down. Good run by Cale Stevenson as he got 5 on the play. And a first down for the Watertown Arrows. First and 10, Watertown at the 23-yard line of the Lincoln Patriots. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Ben Burry awaits the snap, has a man in motion left to right, takes the snap, broken play, flips it out in the flat, ball intercepted. That ball intercepted by Spencer Wasmond. Was a broken play that time. I think the handoff was supposed to go to Wyatt Berner, and then there was no handoff. Ben Burry threw it out in the flat, and it was intercepted by Spencer Wasmond, and Lincoln will take over, and they will have it 1st and 10, and they will have it at their own 23-yard line. So Lincoln 1st and 10 at their 23. Tommy Thompson still in there at quarterback. The give around the left side is to Robinson. He dives forward for 9 yards. Gain of 9 on the play brings up a 2nd down and 1. Penalty against Watertown is declined. I don't know what the penalty was. Not enough men on the field, or too many men on the field maybe. Anyhow, it's 2nd down and 1 for Lincoln. The ball at the 37-yard line. Tommy Thompson has 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left side. Now he shifts his running back, Leo Kay, to his left shoulder. Elliott in motion to a wing back right side. Give is to Kay. Kay runs straight ahead, bounces off 1, but then he's thrown down on the play by Mac Johnson.
Number 23, Leo Kay on the carry. A loss of
Mac Johnson on the stop. Gain of a couple. It'll be 1st and 10 for Lincoln at their 39-yard line. They have 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right side. Tommy Thompson with Leo Kay to his left shoulder. Tommy awaits the snap. Takes the snap. Play action. Rushed. Rolls to his left. Got away from Sam Strop. Still on his feet. Turns it upfield and gets blasted as he slides down. Gain of 14 on the play for Tommy Thompson. It'll be 1st and 10 for Lincoln at the Watertown 47-yard line. Peyton Johnston in on the tackle. Tommy Thompson kind of gave himself up and slid. And now Lincoln's going to let the clock run out. So we've ended 3 quarters of play. Lincoln 32, Watertown 3. 4th quarter comes your way in 1 minute.
Gather means to come together or assemble. Hey, this is your friend Angie from Gather. Whether it's friends talking over coffee, students reading while snacking and sipping smoothies, or business people brainstorming over muffins and lattes, Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts in downtown Watertown brings people together. Come in, sit, and enjoy our spacious coffee shop with free Wi-Fi and friendly baristas that will exceed your expectations. Gather, 122 East Kemp Avenue in downtown Watertown.
During August at Sharp Automotive Watertown, you can lease a 2019 Chevy Equinox all-wheel drive for only $299 a month for 36 months at $29.99 down. Purchase price on the 2019 Chevy Equinox is $26,978. That's $5,500 off sticker price. Rebates or 0% financing is available. Stop in today at Sharp Automotive in Watertown and check out the Chevy Equinox or shop online at sharpautos.com.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
32-3 in favor of Sioux Falls Lincoln as we get ready for the 4th quarter of play. Lincoln with the football, 1st down and 47 for Lincoln at the Arrow 47-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left side. Tommy Thompson, shotgun formation, running back to his right shoulder. Has Elliott shift to a wing back right. takes the snap, gives. And that is Robinson breaking a tackle, and then Mason Lloyd grabs him, but he pulls him forward for 8. Gain of 8 for Robinson, who's over 100 yards rushing in the game here tonight. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 2 for Sioux Falls Lincoln at the Arrow 39. Needles wide to the left side. Schaefer with him. Wingback on the left side. Wide receiver to the right side. Now Tommy Thompson has Robinson to his right shoulder. Takes the snap, gives to him. Nice hole. Robinson bounces to the outside. Gets a stiff arm, a couple of them. And then he'll get out of bounds after a gain on the play of 4. 1st and 10 for Lincoln at the 35-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. 11 minutes to go in the game, 32-3 in favor of Sioux Falls Lincoln. Braxton Riefenberger made the tackle. Lincoln lines up with 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Tommy Thompson on 1st and 10 has Smith shift to a wingback. Takes the snap, he'll roll to his right. Looks down the field, flips it out into the flat to Smith. Took his eye off the ball to start to run and dropped it incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 10 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the ball game. Lincoln leading by a score of 32-3. They led 18-3 at halftime. Needles wide to the left side, 2 receivers to the right side. Tommy Thompson, shotgun, takes the snap. He'll flip it out in the flat. Got it to Dylan Hansen. Hansen breaks tackles. Hansen's going to go the distance for the score. That will be 34 yards on the score. And that'll be a touchdown with 10:32 to go in the 4th quarter. And Sioux Falls Lincoln leads 38-3 now, and they'll try to tack on a point after. 7-play, 77-yard drive for Sioux Falls Lincoln. Xavier Sullivan will try to tack on the point after. He sets it down. The kick is up, and it is good. 10:32 to go in the game. 39-3 Lincoln. They'll kick to the Arrows when we come back in 30.
The Ramkota Hotel is the perfect hotel to stay at while visiting for conventions and events, and is the only full-service hotel property in Watertown. Minerva is also provided for your convenience at the Ramkota. While staying at the hotel, guests can enjoy an indoor heated pool, hot tub, exercise facility, cocktail lounge, business center, and full-service meeting and banquet facilities, accommodating up to 1,600. Call today to find out more. The Ramkota, 886-8011.
7-play, 77-yard drive. The last 34 on the pass completion from Tommy Thompson to Dylan Hansen. And it is a 39-3 lead for Sioux Falls Lincoln. Cale Stevenson goes back with Peyton Johnston to receive this kick. Next week, the Arrows on the road in Rapid City to take on Stevens out there. The 3rd week of the season is homecoming in Watertown, and they take on Rapid City Central in that matchup. Xavier Sullivan will kick the ball. See if he does a pooch kick or a deep kick this time. Sullivan receives the official's whistle and approaches the ball. Puts the leg to it. It's kind of a short kick at the 30. Running ahead to the 35 and blasted down there at about the 38-yard line on the return. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ben Althoff on the return. It'll be 1st and 10 Arrows at the 39-yard line is where this drive will begin. The Arrows have another new quarterback in there now. This time the quarterback will be Terrence First in Trouble. So Terrence First in Trouble is the quarterback. He's got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left side. First in Trouble takes the snap, rolls to his right, runs around the right side, cuts back and falls forward to the 47. It's a gain of about 8 on the carry for Terrence First in Trouble. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 2. 10 minutes to go in the game. Lincoln 39, Watertown 3. The Arrows have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left side. First in Trouble, shotgun formation, awaits the snap. Slaps his hands, takes it. He'll hand it off to Cale Stevenson. Cuts back. Cale still on his feet, dives to the 38-yard line. That is a gain on the play of 17 and a 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Watertown at the 38-yard line of the Lincoln Patriots. 9.5 to go in the game. Lincoln leading 39-3. Terrence First in Trouble has Cale Stevenson behind him. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left side. Handoff, nope. First in Trouble pulls it out. He goes down the left side. First in Trouble caught by the ankles, but that'll be a gain on the play of 18 yards and a 1st down. Saving tackle made by Andrew Blazovic. Blazovic made the saving tackle on an 18-yard gain. 1st and 10 Arrows. Terrence First in Trouble at quarterback has 3 receivers to the right side, 1 receiver to the left side. Cale Stevenson behind him. Cale takes the snap. He'll give to Cale. Hit, spins, falls forward for a yard or 2. Brings up a 2nd down and 8 or 9 for a 1st down.
Number 24, Cale Stevenson. In on the stop, number 7.
8.5 to go in the game. 39-3 in favor of Lincoln.
On the play, 2nd down and 9 for the Arrows.
Arrows send 3 to the right side, 1 to the left side. First in Trouble, shotgun formation. Gives an indication to Cale Stevenson. Takes it himself, flips it out in the flat. Makes the completion. Ball carrier down to the 10-yard line. That was Cale Sutton on the reception.
First in Trouble is pass, complete to
Gain of
3.
3.
A gain of a couple on the play. Number 9, Aiden.
Brings up a 3rd down and 6 for the Watertown Arrows down around the 10-yard line in the gravel infield, I should say. 7:45 to go in the game. Arrows trailing 39-3. Terrence First in Trouble has Cale Stevenson behind him. He awaits the snap from center. Slaps his hands. Snap is low, bobbled. First in Trouble falls on it at the 15. That'll be a loss on the play of about 4.
Falls on that.
Brings up a 4th down and 10 for Watertown.
Brings up 4th down and 10 for the Arrows.
4th and 10 for the Arrows at the 15-yard line. 7 minutes to go in the game. Lincoln leading 39-3. The Arrows have it 4th down and 10 at the 15-yard line. Terrence First in Trouble awaits the snap from center. Gets the snap, fakes the hand. Nope, the ball hit the running back, and it got knocked out of Terrence's hands. Then he dove on it after a loss of 5, and it'll go over on downs to Sioux Falls, Lincoln. So Lincoln will have it 1st and 10 at their 22-yard line. First and 10, Lincoln at their 22-yard line with 6:41 to go in the game. And see who their new quarterback is now. Both teams playing a lot of extra guys here in the fourth quarter. Ty Schaefer was in at quarterback earlier in the game. Can't see who it is. Yeah, it's Schaefer. Ty Schaefer is the quarterback. He's got a running back to his left shoulder. Schaefer takes the snap, gives to that running back, and he'll get a short gain on the play, and that was Angel Jerskay on the coverage, or carry, I should say. Gain of about 3 on the carry.
The handoff is to number 25.
Brings up a
For the Arrows was number 40.
second down and 8. A gain of 2 on the carry. Angel Jerskay on the carry that time. Lincoln with Schaefer at quarterback, has a running back to his right shoulder, trying to move some guys around to get them in the right spot. Now they set. Schaefer takes the snap, gives to his running back running left, and brought down on the play. And that was Angel Jerskay, and that'll be a loss of 3 on the play. Brings up a third down and 10 for Sioux Falls. Lincoln with 5.5 to go. Angel Jerskay is 5'7", 156, and a sophomore running back there. Ty Schaefer at quarterback on third down and 10. Schaefer awaits the snap, takes the snap, gives it again to Angel. He bounces to the right side, trying to get to the outside, and he'll be brought down. Penalty flag flies, though. That could be a face mask on the play against the Watertown Arrows.
Number 35, Mac Young on the tackle.
Personal foul, face mask on the Watertown Arrows, and Lincoln will keep the ball. As that'll be a 15-yard penalty, and Lincoln will have it first and 10. 5 minutes to go in the game. Lincoln leading 39-3. Lincoln has it first and 10, 35-yard line.
At the 35-yard line.
Ty Schaefer at quarterback has Angel Jerskay beside him. Waits the snap, takes the snap, give this time running around the left side on the play. Thrown down hard was Samuel Heyer.
Number 84 on the carry, Samuel Heyer.
Heyer will lose a couple of yards on the play. Mac Young making some plays out there for the Watertown Arrows. Brings up a second down and 12 for Lincoln. Schaefer lines up with Angel Jerskay to his right shoulder this time. Has man in motion Heyer. He'll take the handoff again. He runs backwards. He's caught and thrown down. That'll be a loss of about 5 on the play. Brings up a third down and about 18 for a first down. 3 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the game. 39-3 in favor of Sioux Falls Lincoln. Next week, the Arrows go on the road to play Stevens in Rapid City. Lincoln breaks their huddle. They send 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right side. Shea has a different running back in there now. I think it's Samuel Southwick. Schaefer awaits the snap, takes the snap, running with the ball to the left side. I think it's Samuel Southwick, and yeah, that's who it is. Gain of a couple for Southwick. Brings up a 4th down and 12. 4th and 12 for Lincoln, and they'll bring their punt team back in to punt the ball away. Under 3 minutes to go in the game, Lincoln leading 39-3. Back deep to receive. Tommy Thompson's punt is Cale Sutton. Now they shift. Cale goes up front and going back deep to receive it. I'm not sure who it is. Punt goes up in the air, goes sideways out of bounds, and that'll gain about 2 yards on that punt. So Watertown takes over 1st and 10, 35-yard line of Lincoln after a 2-yard punt by Tommy Thompson. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. Lincoln leading 39-3. Terrence first in trouble stays in at quarterback. He lines up with 3 to the right and 1 to the left. Terrence first in trouble awaits the snap. Takes the snap. Gives the handoff over the left side. Running back, running, but lost the ball. Recovered by Lincoln. Recovering the ball was Kendron Bathke. Running with the ball that time for the Arrows and running well.
By the Patriots. They'll take over first.
I'm not sure who it was. Cole Holden, maybe? Holden, maybe? At any rate, it was a fumble recovered by Lincoln after a good run. And the Patriots take over 1st and 10. And they have it at the 26-yard line. Down to 2:24 to go in the ball game. Lincoln leading 39-3. Volleyball tomorrow on KWAT from Huron. First match at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Lincoln lines up with 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Schaefer at quarterback takes the snap. Gives over the left side. And hit hard on the carry that time was Angel.
Carry number 25, Nishing.
Angel Jerskay on the carry. No gain on the play for Jerskay and brings up a 2nd down and 10. 2 minutes to go. 2 receivers to the left. 2 receivers to the right. Ty Schaefer with Angel Jerskay to his right shoulder. Angel awaits the snap. Angel takes the snap, Ty Schaefer does, gives it to Angel Jerskay. He gets a couple of yards out to the 30-yard line. And that'll bring up a minute and a half to go in the game with Lincoln leading 39-3. Twins won their game. Cleveland, how'd they do?
Tampa Bay beat them 4-0.
There you go. So the Twins' lead is up to 4.5 in the division. Thanks, Rod. 3rd down and 7 for Lincoln. Ty Schaefer with Angel Jerskay to her right shoulder. Stands up, looks in the backfield, now awaits the snap, takes the snap, gives it to Angel. He's hit immediately, breaks that tackle, runs to the left side and gets brought down by a couple of Arrows. Went backwards on the play.
The give was to number 20.
And we're down to 40 seconds to go in the game. It'll be 4th down. 4th down and 9. Baloo Wooldu on the carry that last time. And we're down to 20 seconds to go, and I think maybe they can run out the clock. It looks like they can, or they're going to get very close to it. Down to 15. Count through. Penalty flag flies, so 7 seconds on the clock. As Lincoln gets a delay of game penalty. And that'll cost them 5 yards, but one more snap and the game will be over. And Lincoln will win this season opener by a score of 39-3 over the Watertown Arrows. Thank you, Steve Anderson, for helping with the camera tonight. Ty Schaefer awaits the snap. Ty takes the snap, gives the handoff to Angel Jerskay. He's brought down with 5/10 of a second remaining, but they'll run it off, and Lincoln wins here tonight, 39-3 over the Watertown Arrows. That is the final score. Lincoln 39, Watertown 3. Let's take a 3-minute timeout.
Let's run down some scores. Alcester Hudson beat Esterline Henricks 22-20. Britton Hecla destroyed Waverly South Shore 52-0. Coleman-Egan over Gayville Vowan 52-0. Florence Henry over Dubrook 50-6. It was Groton over Ellendale, North Dakota 22-12. Pierre beat Sturgis 25-16. Sioux Falls Roosevelt over Brandon Valley 28-13. It was Viborg Hurley over Arlington Lake Preston 50-0. Webster beat Aberdeen Roncalli 41-21, and Wolsey Wessington over Hitchcock Tulare 50-0.
It's not the kind of thing we like to talk about, but it's something that we all must face. Hi, this is Chad Ostis at Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel. You can make things easier on the ones you love by pre-planning your funeral. And here at Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel, we make pre-planning easy. We listen to your needs and offer several choices for arrangements and make sure all your questions are answered. Schedule an appointment to meet with us at 882-1516. Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel, where service and caring is our profession.
Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Hy-Vee 8-count hamburger or hot dog buns, 77 cents. 24-pack Hy-Vee purified drinking water, $1.98. 2-day sale Friday, August 30th, Saturday, August 31st. Earn 25 cents off per gallon with every $50 purchased at Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
Welcome back to Perkins. Having your usual?
Actually, no. I'm in the mood for something southwestern.
Like our Santa Fe shrimp omelet?
On second thought, got anything Italian?
Shrimp pasta primavera?
What about Cajun?
How's the Bayou shrimp skillet sound?
Tough choice. They all sound shrimply the best.
Put a tasty twist on summer with Perkins' limited-time shrimp menu. Enjoy a Santa Fe shrimp omelet, shrimp pasta primavera, and more, starting at just $7.99, only at Perkins.
At Watertown Dental Care, dentistry isn't just a job, it's our passion. This is Dr. Darren Bach, and for over 15 years, my team of professionals and I have built our practice on trust, patient service, and exceptional dental care. We never forget you have a choice. Every decision we make, from expanded hours to convenient financial options, is done to make your patient experience both convenient and comfortable. We invite you to experience our personalized care and attention firsthand. Call today, 882-0747.
Giving you something to smile about. Watertown Dental Care.
At Great Western Bank, they know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. They know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of coaching and teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today and become part of a winning team. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
And the winner of our Dutch Boy Car Wash for the night would be Kathy Bush.
Congratulations, Kathy. This is the Great Western Bank post-game show, and here's how the game went. Lincoln won it 39-3. They got the ball first. They went 3 plays and punt to Watertown. The Arrows went 3 plays and punt. Lincoln took over on their 46. They ran 10 plays before turning it over on downs to Watertown. The Arrows went 3 plays and punt. Lincoln took over on their 36, 3 plays and punt. Watertown took over on their 13, 3 plays and punt. Lincoln took over on their 4th possession at their 31, or Watertown's 31. They put together a 7-play, 31-yard drive, and it was Isaiah Robinson with the touchdown from 4 yards out, made it a 6-0 Lincoln lead. The Arrows then went 3 plays and punt. Lincoln took over on Watertown's 45, 3-play, 45-yard drive. Isaiah Robinson went 41 yards for the score. That made it 12-0 Lincoln. Arrows went 3 plays and punt. Then for Sioux Falls Lincoln, they went 3 plays and punt. The Arrows then threw an interception back to the Lincoln Patriots. They took over on Watertown's 30-yard line. They went 4 plays, 30 yards, and it was Leo K on a 3-yard touchdown. That made it 18-0 in favor of Lincoln. The Arrows then had a 9-play, 52-yard drive and got a 27-yard field goal. It was 18-3 at halftime. Watertown got the ball first in the second half. They ran 6 plays and turned it over on downs on a bad snap on a punt. Lincoln took over on the Arrows 25. They went 4 plays and turned it over on downs. Watertown took over on the 15. They went 0 for 5 passing and punted the ball. Lincoln took over on their 42, 7-play, 58-yard drive, 13-yard touchdown from Tommy Thompson to Luke Smith, and that made it 25-3 in favor of Lincoln. The Arrows then threw an interception that was returned 90 yards by Samuel Siegel. Point after was good. That made it 32-3. The Arrows then threw an interception, and Lincoln turned that into a 7-play, 77-yard drive, and it was Tommy Thompson to Dylan Hansen for 34 yards in the score. That made it 39-3, and that was the final score of the ball game. Sioux Falls Lincoln 39, Watertown 3. This is the Great Western Bank post-game show. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back in 3 minutes.
Dano's Marine sizzling summer savings on all in-stock 2019 Ranger fiberglass and